Yep, we back, man. Another edition. Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. We had to come tap in. We got a lot to tap in and talk about tonight, man. We're going to get on all of it. Pooh Shiesty, Kodak Black, uh, situation with the 18 NBA players, fraud and all that, man. I ain't been going live as much lately, but we tapped in now, though, bro. We back on it. Gonna get back to it. Got a lot more interviews coming up on the channel soon, too. Well, I got something I'm supposed to be doing. We'll see how that work out. CW, what's good? Kobe Finney, what's good? All my political partners in the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. Everybody's gonna catch it on replay. We hit a what is really going on? My boy just sent me something that's looking real crazy. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We hit on, man. We rocking. We rocking, man. We rocking. Y'all come tap in, all that. We finna get to all the topics. Hey, I'm gonna let a little track play real quick till we get turned up. Let some more people come up in here. We on all the hot news, all the bullshit. We giving advice. And shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Today was the 8-year anniversary of the Crenshaw mixtape. That's the mixtape with Nipsey Hussle charged $100, man. And to be honest, that's like a monumental thing, bro. And let's be clear, I would like to say and give credit to Nipsey that he was kind of the founder and the curator and not the first nigga to think business and rap, but he kind of made that shit cool. I feel like what's good, everybody coming in. Scandalous Money was good, OG Breezy, everybody. But now I want to say like Nipsey Hussle is the nigga I felt like really got to be the face of rappers and people just in the culture or just rap and rappers trying to become more businessman. I think he made it look the coolest. Like, you know, you always had a lot of rap CEOs. You had a lot of rappers that own record labels, but I felt like Nip was kind of putting a blueprint or just not just putting it, but showing it and executing it, living what he talked and rapped and making it come into full color at a real young age, man. At a real young age. And like making people start thinking more business, making people start thinking more figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Making people start wanting to get they understanding of what they supposed to be making or try to go out here and get what they worth and was really doing that shit, owning the brand, owning the business, all that type of shit, man. So I feel like that right there, I got to come show some love to that. We're going to probably play a couple Nip tracks later towards the end of the live off the Crenshaw mixtape. I remember that tape when Dog came out here, sold out show in Houston. Sold that motherfucker out, man. Did his thing. It was lit as fuck. I can't remember if he came for the Crenshaw tape or did he come for the mailbox tape, mailbox money tape, and then the Crenshaw tape was just more so like still in rotation. I can't remember, but you know, mailbox money was another one that was real heavy. But I was on both of them. I'm a big fan of Nip Hussle. If you know, you know. Truly inspired. I'm gonna give niggas their cards. If you know, you know. Nipsey Hussle was part of the reason I even started the urban politician shit. I think he really gave me the courage and the like inspired me to have the courage to get out here and do this shit, man. From zero, from only 1,000 Instagram followers and no YouTube subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't where we want to be at. You know what I'm saying? We got a long way to go, a whole lot. Got a long way to go, got a lot to learn, got a lot more to accomplish. But I say this, that, you know, watching Dog move, how he moved, and he grinded. And I would say it publicly if he was here alive, like to him or in front of a room full of people, I wouldn't change that tone. That watching his whole get down and how he was moving, that shit was like, hey man, you can do this shit too. Like, just go out here and go hard with it. So shout out Nip Hussle, man. Shout out to the Crenshaw. If you ain't heard that mixtape, I suggest you go check it out. It's a great body of work and what it stood for. He sold the mixtape for $100, and it was a choice. It was a choice for people to pay $100 for the mixtape. Wasn't forced to. You could pay it if you want to be one of the people to be part of the Proud to Pay campaign. But the mixtape was still free, and he had got that idea from Jonah Berger, like had the mixtapes. I mean, cheesesteaks out in Philly. And a lot of celebrities would go there or go on dates there, or different people would go there and pay $100 for this cheesesteak. And he was like, nobody had never done that before in music. He's the first person ever to do that in music. Shout out Zone World Entertainment. Appreciate it, man. Scandalous Money for sure. Lulu. Mr. Universe. And it sold out. Yeah, Scandalous Money said it, bro. The tape sold out. He actually offered some a lot of things for the or offered different things, packages for the people that actually paid $100. Jay-Z actually bought 100 of them and spent 10,000 with them and shit like that. And that was dope because it was a hustle move. Like I say, Nipsey Hussle was the first person to sell a piece of music or any project in music, period, for $100. Nobody had ever done that. Nobody had ever done that. And you could still go get it for free, but it was a whole experience. I think y'all should look up those interviews, man. Nipsey gave a lot of game. Nipsey did a lot of executing and everything like that. So, I'm always have respect for Dog, man. And when I see, damn, Mikey Keys actually posted today that it was the 8-year anniversary, because I didn't remember, when the anniversary was, but today was the 8-year anniversary for sure. That's crazy. Shout out to Nip Hussle. So what y'all want to get into first, man? What y'all want to get into first? I guess we need to get in our zone a little bit, huh? Let me play a little Money Man real quick, get in our zone. We're going to play Nip Hussle, because I got to find those tracks, Screwed and Chopped, so they don't cut the YouTube off. I'll find the Crenshaw checks. I've been busy like a motherfucker today. We'll play this Money Man, play a quick Money Man track, then we're going to get to it. Let some more people get up in here. Y'all hit the like button, things like that. And we'll get to it. Think Money Man say he got some new shit coming on the 22nd. Think he said he got some new shit coming on the 22nd, man. So I'm looking forward to that. New tape coming on the 22nd, man. What's good? Can you rap on a Nipsey beat? Let's go. Probably certain ones I would have to be in the zone and just him. We finna get it rolling, man. Y'all turn up. We finna roll right after this. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I need y'all all to hit the like button. Let's turn up. All my political partners in the chat, y'all know what it is. Y'all want y'all shout out, type y'all name right now, man. You want your name shouted out? We finna get started. We on all that bullshit tonight. We finna go hard tonight, man. Fuck it. Bro, this shit illegally. No teaching me. They teaching me. They smoking so peacefully. No, ain't no cheating. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick.
got me, little nigga with safe out the bell like I'm smoking on street. I tried to flame on my tire on street. My nose in the air, I might take that over. I put in, got me very fatigued.
Been through some shit that you wouldn't believe. Can handle
my lifestyle, I think you should leave.
I mean, I'm still gonna achieve, cause I know my success is depending on me, and I know my little children depending on me. Have me some weed. This shit risky, I might drop a loan. By any means, I gotta get this shit gone. I promise my trap is gonna jump like a frog.
No bitch in the girl, she cheat on me, careless. I'm at the fat, I got 3 on me.
On the end of my growth and success, she wanna put on the night at that trapping all night made me flood the protect. Trapping all night made me flood the AP. Trap, I ain't missing the beat.
Got me, little nigga retreat. I'm straight on the bell and I'm smoking the street. I tried to flame on my tire, my nose in the air, I might take that for free. All the work I put in got me very fatigued. Been through some
shit that you wouldn't believe.
I
think you should leave. That's that. Shout out to that boy Money Man, man. They got a new tape supposed to come on the 22nd. Y'all niggas be ready for it. Y'all know we might have to do a listening party on this bitch for that motherfucker for real, man. So what y'all want to tap in on first? The 18 NBA players with the fraud. Let me pull this story up, dog. This is crazy. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. This might have been on purpose, might have been on accident. Innocent until proven guilty. I want to report on this and speak on this very responsibly. Because I don't know what's what. All I know is what they telling me. And we can read up on this shit. But it's crazy because Glenn Big Baby Davis is kind of getting the face of it. Like he the ringleader type shit. But it don't, from what I read, it never said he was the ringleader. But his face is the most attached to it. New Money, what's good, boy? Scandalous Money. So it says on October 7th, Thursday, 18 former NBA players were arrested and charged with defrauding the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan. Actually, I'm going to go to NBC News. This is coming from NBC. What's good, Hala Madrid? It says 18 former NBA players arrested by federal authorities in alleged healthcare scam. Glenn Big Baby Davis, who won an NBA title with Boston Celtics, and former high school sensation Sebastian Telfair are among the defendants. 18 former NBA players were charged with attempting to defraud the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan out of nearly $4 million, officials said Thursday. The defendants include Terrence Williams, Allen Anderson, Anthony Allen, Shannon Brown, William Bynum, Ronald Glenn Big Baby Davis, Christopher Douglas Roberts, Melvin Eli, Jamario Moon, Darius Miles, Milton Palacio, Ruben Patterson, Eddie Roberson, Gregory Smith, Sebastian Telfair, Charles Watson Jr., Antoine Wright, and Anthony Roden. Allen's wife, Desiree Allen, was also named as a defendant. They each face counts of conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud. By midday Thursday, 16 of the 18 former players had been taken into custody. Oh my goodness. Innocent until proven guilty, bro. Innocent until proven guilty. That's crazy. Now, I ain't finna pass judgment on nothing till some more come out. This might have got presented to them as like something that was legal, maybe. Maybe it got presented to something to them where they didn't think it was a big deal. But it's like, it probably seemed like petty to them because they might have been like, I'm just painting out scenarios. I wasn't there. They might was like, man, bro, the NBA got all this money, bro. They ain't finna miss this little $2 million. And then I don't think they all was getting 2 million or 4 million. They probably were just splitting it up together like quick little couple 100,000 that's on the table. Fuck it, let's get it. Thinking it wasn't nothing major, thinking, hey, it's just some little light shit. We ain't got too much to worry about. But man, sometimes this shit be going crazy, dog. Damn. That shit wild, bro. That shit wild as fuck, man. And it's crazy because Glenn Davis, you know, everybody was talking about him recently getting into some shit. Now everybody was posting the old clip that he had where Glenn Davis was on the airplane talking about shout out to Rollo. He was eating the chicken. He had all the money. But that was really actually after that weed case he caught like 2017, 2018. But why after years they come with this shit? How many years ago was it? Did they say? Oh, they was doing it from 2017 to 2020. Oh, so they was kind of playing with hospitals. They said each of the former NBA players now faces a count of conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud. The indictment claims they engaged in fraud by submitting false claims to get reimbursed for medical and dental expenses that were never actually incurred. So that's like basically, but nah, they was doing this after. Y'all do me a favor, get him up out of here. Hold on. We good. So basically, they was doing it 2017 to 2020. The thing was, they saying, oh, I guess what you saying is what took them so long? Like, why even attempt to do this shit? I guess that's what you mean, scandalous money. Like, why was they even trying to act like they was going to the doctor and shit? Like, y'all been out the league so damn long. They got 3.9 million being submitted, 2.5 million in fraudulent proceeds. Damn. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you in the NBA, you got to know all eyes on you. And man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Doing 2.5 million and scamming, bro, you got to know that they gonna trip out 2 million. Bro, not all 18 of these niggas wasn't broke, bro. Glenn Big Baby, this nigga was just on the jet with a pocket full of money. That nigga got caught in the in the hotel room with a bunch of weed and shit. And I figured that nigga just was like a smoker and just fucking around with weed dispensaries and shit like that. For sure, OG Breezy, we gonna get on that. So I think that when you do these type of things on that level, bro, and you got that much name already, it's gonna be difficult, bro. You gotta think, bro, you playing with them doctors, all that other type of shit. I just don't think that shit's smart, bro, to go for that much money, like two million, bro. That's why, bro, he been on this money man shit. But bro, you was a former NBA player, bro. Niggas ain't gonna even feel no sympathy for you. Like, you had it. Like, you had it, bro. Like, you had the bread. Like, it's a difference for a nigga who never had it. Not saying that sympathy matters, but hey, y'all can hear me still? Y'all can hear me? Let me know something. Y'all can hear me? Mic check, mic check. Y'all can hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Y'all can hear me? Mic check, mic check. Let me know something. Somebody type something if y'all can hear me. Bet. Shady Titwell for sure. Nah, dog say he heard Big Baby Shady in the streets. I know he is supposedly assigned some artists I seen on Change of Plans. Change of Plans, shout out to Change of Plans out of Louisiana. Blog out there. Y'all go tap into him. Change of Plans had interviewed some artists that he was working with, and they was like, I ain't gonna say they was upset with him, but they had a little bit of confusion in their situation. I don't know exactly what it was. I would have to look and see. The guy, actually, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Fuck it. Let me find it. And I don't know all of what's what with this, but I'll just play it for y'all. I don't know what's all the way factual with this situation. Damn, boy, I be forgetting to make phone calls. This shit right here.
Between me and Tyrico. So I tell him, I'm like, say, Tyrico, bitch, you knew, I'm like, you knew I was only supposed to be the only one that was getting signed for 300 grand. He like, man, I felt that shit. So he like, I knew that shit moved, but go out working mysterious ways. Like, when this bitch getting into it about all this, Big Baby walk through the door. You walk through the door, everybody get quiet. They look at me like, I look at him like, damn, big brother, like, you wasn't gonna tell me I was only trying to sign me for the 300 grand. He look at the assistant and, why you told him this? That shit went down the drain for me. Are you serious? Oh, like, that shit went down the drain. We went to find out about all type of behind the back shit. This nigga was going paying extra money for features, all type of shit. Like, damn, I ain't know someone raw like this. Hey, only thing I can do is salute you, my nigga. I salute you for taking me to see some different shit, do some different shit, but you did that shit wrong. Cause you was a basketball player. Instead of you being a basketball player and get somebody to run a group between me and Tyrico.
Oh, okay. So from what's going on, some artists out of Baton Rouge, some artists out of Baton Rouge, artist out of Baton Rouge, El Bino, I guess. I guess somebody was trying to sign him, but he didn't want to tell him, but they did. The dude did say, hey man, he said that he did give him like an opportunity and shit like that. He gave me an opportunity, took me to see some shit that I never seen. He talking about Big Baby, but he say Big Baby wasn't doing good business on the music side of it. Like, me and Tyrico. So I tell him, like, say Tyrico. Damn, that's crazy. And it was even more crazy because Change of Plans just interviewed this guy. He's saying that Big Baby had crossed him on some business, but it come out the same fucking day as this shit with the NBA. It's wild as fuck. So this went viral today, but this was after his weed case.
Big Baby, man. Don't believe all that shit on the internet. I will have my day in court. They just mad because a black man got money, man. Just trying to keep a black man down, man. Hey, man, shut up, Rollo, man. All them people, man, getting money, man. My shit legal, man. A lot of jump shots. A whole lot of jump shots. Popeye chicken. That's your boy, Big Baby, man.
Yeah, man, this is crazy, bro. I don't know what's what with this situation with Big Baby, but you gotta move like different, bro. Like that shit is crazy. Dog say I'm from BR. He a hood nigga all day. Oh, where is he from? Big Baby. I know he's from Louisiana. Ain't he from? I know he's from Louisiana. He from Baton Rouge. Is Big Baby from Baton Rouge? I know he was. Is he from Baton? Oh, he from BR? Damn. Yeah, sure is from Baton Rouge. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, why would he do that shit? That shit crazy, bro. Dog say he been a problem. What you mean he been a problem, man? I ain't trying to kick Dog White down either, man. Innocent until proven guilty, like I say. But it's just gonna be hard. Taj Juice was good. It's just gonna be hard for people to it's gonna be hard for people to like feel sympathy for you. Not that the sympathy matters, but or side with you when you know in these type of situations. Like niggas gonna always say, like, bro, what you did with all that money you made in the NBA, bro? Like all that NBA money, nigga, you ain't got to scam for no few hundred thousands, bro. You already up and already lit. You know what I'm saying? You already popping. You ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same as a nigga who coming from the bottom. It ain't the same as a nigga who trying to figure it out and haven't had the opportunity yet. Like, bro, you really got in this shit and made millions already, bro. And they saying, damn, that shit crazy. Cause some of them niggas had names in the NBA, bro. Some of them niggas had names in the NBA, bro. Tony Allen was a motherfucker too, bro. Tony Allen was doing this shit. This shit wild as fuck. This shit wild as fuck, man. Dang. So that's that, man. Let's go to I think we're gonna be on that Charleston White topic for a long time, man. So I'll wait for that one. We ain't gonna get on that one right away because we're gonna probably have some debaters on that one. Yeah, Kobe did. I think I do remember Kobe saying that. Like Tony Allen was a crazy defender, bro. Like that nigga was cold as fuck on defense. Yeah, Tony Allen used to lock niggas down. Pause. Niggas ain't want to have to play against Tony Allen, nigga. Niggas ain't want to have to play against Tony Allen. That's for real. I remember that one time that nigga ripped. He ripped like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry like in the same game. Yeah, he from Chicago. Tony Allen like ripped Steph Curry. Then he ripped Klay Thompson in like the same game. And then like went and laid that bitch up. And that nigga was like, or he passed it for the point. And he was putting the one up in the air. Like, first team all defense, nigga. First team all defense, nigga. That nigga Tony Allen was talking shit, nigga. Shit was crazy. For real, for real. That's true, King Vic. I ain't judging nobody though, bro, or Shady Tip. Well, I ain't judging nobody. I want to make that clear. You know, these things happen, man. I can't judge nobody in this situation. I don't ever want to sit in this chair or sit on this platform and act like I'm perfect. I think with me, what I like to do with my 6 times all defense for sure. Y'all niggas some basketball fans in here for real. That's what's up though. I don't ever want to sit in this chair or sit on this microphone and try to act like I'm coming off as perfect, bro. I don't want that. I don't want y'all to feel that way. I don't want y'all to think of me that way. I don't want y'all to think that I think I know it all, because there's a lot of things I don't know. It's a lot of inexperiences I do have. I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to get better. I'm still making mistakes, so I don't want y'all to think like, oh, Ant is perfect and Ant got all the answers and nothing like that. I give y'all my opinion on some shit, but my opinion be mostly like just me trying to use common sense for the most part and just give y'all the experiences in the way I think, in the way I move. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I give it up. That's just how I rock when I talk and when I create my content or when I'm talking on here on the platform. I don't want y'all to think like, oh, this nigga Ant acting like he got all the answers or Ant know what's this or that. Nah, that ain't the case with me, bro. I'm still trying to learn and figure shit out like y'all, for sure. Also, Pooh Shiesty, the headlines are reading on Pooh Shiesty, and they say facing life. They giving him a hard time with this federal charge. The facing life, they gonna promote that, but Pooh Shiesty will not get life in prison if he gets any time at all. They have decided to move forward with the trial, so we just gotta wait and see what happened. Good chance Pooh Shiesty might beat it. We shall see. We'll see what happened with that. I think Pooh Shiesty can do good out free as a rapper. He has a name in the game. Pooh Shiesty was really like rookie of the motherfucking year recently. You know what I'm saying? Tough situation. Tough situation. Shout out Pooh Shiesty, bro. Free Pooh Shiesty. Free motherfucking Pooh Shiesty. Says rapper Pooh Shiesty faces life in prison for allegedly shooting man in buttocks in a Florida robbery. It says Lontrell Williams, and this is coming from that Miami incident. It says when Williams fled the scene with two others, a Louis Vuitton bag stuffed with $40,912 in cash fell out of the driver's seat of the McLaren. Investigators say the serial numbers on one of the recovered bills matched a $100 bill flashed on Williams' Instagram account days before the robbery. So I guess he's gonna take it to trial. I don't know what they was offering Pooh Shiesty. I don't know what they was offering Pooh Shiesty to plea out and cop the plea. But damn, that's crazy. Denzi 29. It be like that sometimes. But I don't know exactly what they offered him to plead guilty. A lot of people, when it becomes federal, they'll just say, fuck it, I'll take the plea, because it's very hard to beat federal cases. Very, very hard to beat federal cases, man. It's tough. So a lot of people would just take pleas because it's like the feds, man, it costs a lot of money, bro. Ain't too many niggas in the game beat the feds. Somebody told me somebody else in hip hop culture, everybody know about Irv Gotti and them beating the feds. But it was somebody else they said in hip hop who beat the feds, bro. And I just can't remember who it was, though. I can't remember who it was, though. They said it was another rapper or somebody in the rap game or something. Somebody beat the motherfucking feds. But I know Irv Gotti, Murder Inc., Irv Gotti and Chris Gotti, they beat the feds. Nah, Jay Prince never went. Jay Prince never got tried by the feds. He was just getting like they was watching Jay Prince. They was on Jay Prince, but they never arrested him and indicted him on charges and took him to trial or nothing like that. For no crimes. Not for no crimes. SNFJT, Urban Josh signed the dude from my neighborhood. That's what's up. J. Cool said they spent 2.5 million too. I ain't gonna lie, I thought them niggas said they spent 10 million. I thought they said they spent 10 million. But they probably felt like they took 10 million in losses, nigga, because they couldn't even release music for a whole year. Like a year and some change. They accounts was frozen. They shut their record label down. Nah, I ain't beat shit, Playmaker BC. I ain't trying to get talked about by the feds, man. And to be clear, and to be honest, Kodak did not get pardoned. Kodak got clemency. Pardon means that shit got taken off your record. If I'm mistaken, that's clemency that Kodak got. Pardon mean it got took off your record. Like you didn't do it, it never happened. Kodak's was, hey, I'll release you early, but you still like, that's why Kodak's still like on papers and shit, if I ain't mistaken. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. But we'll see what happened with Pooh Shiesty's situation. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't see who that was on that video. People saying that they could tell who it was. I can't tell who it was. And if they looking at the same video as me, I'm like, bro, this video ain't clear enough to say who was shooting the gun. I can't tell. Everybody else say they got this super duper X-ray vision. They can tell who was shooting on that motherfucker. I can't tell shit. I ain't see shit. Just being honest, man. Them niggas say, nigga, keep it real, nigga. Keeping it real, nigga. Keeping it real. I ain't see shit on that damn video, nigga. I seen the car. Seen a bunch of niggas out there. Seen a nigga grabbing like in his ass. It looked like something hit him in his ass, but looking at that video, I ain't seen no shooter. I'm just keeping it real, nigga. I ain't see shit. Maybe they seen something I ain't see. I couldn't tell. I'm looking at the same video they saying. I don't know how they saying it's Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why the nigga locked up. And you know, not saying to be careless about the brothers who got shot, because I wouldn't want to get shot either. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't tell. I mean, I can't solve it. I don't know. I didn't see it. I wasn't there. Didn't see nothing. And if I am there, I still didn't see nothing. If you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga. I don't know a goddamn thing. Who you got, Big Ant? Fury versus Wilder? Pounds, you know who the fuck I got, nigga. What kind of question is that? Who you got? Fury versus Wilder, nigga. You know good goddamn well I got Wilder, nigga. Y'all know not to even ask me no question like that. Boxing is a very race-motivated sport if we keeping it honest, bro. We know boxing is a very racial sport, dog. Like, it don't matter what them niggas say, how they feel, bro. You got a point, Shady T. Will, but hey, I'm saying for me, I'm speaking for myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see shit. But you got a point, Shady T. Will. You got a point. You got a point. Hey, man, we know boxing is a very race-related sport, man. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all niggas, bro. Nah, bro, in the gym, we all cool. I'm talking about the fans, bro. I'm talking about the fans, man. I know we all cool. I rock with every race, but we know when that ding, ding, ding go off, race playing a major role, especially in boxing. Especially in boxing, nigga. And y'all know, and I'm going to keep it all the way real, bro. Y'all know, and they my people. I love them. I got to fuck with the women. I got partners We know what group of people in boxing is the motherfuckers who got the most pride in their race, if you know what I mean. Them my people though, I love them, but when it comes to that boxing, boy, them motherfuckers be crazy. Canvas Productions, man, I see, but that don't mean that was him pulling the gun, bro. That don't mean that was him shooting. That's all I'm saying. You could say he was on the scene. Cozy TV, boy, you crazy. Dog crazy. Dog crazy. So what did y'all think about Dave? Did anybody watch Dave Chappelle stand up? Did anybody watch Dave Chappelle stand up, comedy stand up show? Right on, Stephen Duncan. I ain't see shit, my boy. But did anybody see that? I gotta watch that motherfucker, bro. I'll probably watch it after this. I gotta watch this Dave Chappelle stand up, and I gotta watch Survivor episode. I think that'll be 3. That shit, they trying to take that shit down, bro. They trying to get that, but Dave Chappelle, the thing about Dave Chappelle, he able to do this shit because he like that comedian, like, niggas know all these groups and different people, you can say whatever you want to say. That nigga don't give a fuck. He gonna just stand on that shit. And the corporations already know. They getting they know they getting the bag so big. They getting the bag so big off of a Dave Chappelle stand-up or doing business with Dave Chappelle. They like, nigga, we just gotta deal with this backlash on this one. You other little niggas, you other little niggas, we can't do that with y'all. The bag ain't big enough to deal with the backlash. But with Dave Chappelle, the bag is enormous, my nigga. Enormous. Ginormous. Gigantic bag. Very gigantic bag. And it's like, hey, fam, we understand we got relationships and we don't want to rub people the wrong way and we don't want to miss out on this group or this money we don't want to upset the cancel culture. But the bag is so motherfucking hefty and ginormous fucking with Dave Chappelle. And he's such an icon in the comedy world that crosses different demographics. I don't give a fuck who he offends. If he offends anybody from any walk of life, whether you black, white, straight, gay, bisexual, trans, anybody, any group, it's going to be people from that group or any lifestyle that will still be fans of Dave Chappelle. Even though he's saying stuff about people's preference and sexual choices, that's what I'm saying. How do moderators know when certain people get in the chat? What do you mean? Misunderstood, Jay. What do you mean? What do you mean? How do moderators know when certain people get in the chat? Are you a mod? I gotta go to the YouTube. I gotta go to the YouTube shit to see who all the mods is. I know how to do it now. First, I didn't even know how to do that shit, but why you ask that, Misunderstood, Jay? No, that person supposed to be blocked. Misunderstood Jay, what you on? Is you trolling? If you trolling, I can block you. But if you're not trolling, then we ain't gonna block you. If you cool, you can stay in. But it ain't no blocking for speaking your opinion. We only blocking the people who like typing ignorant ass shit, like the spammers and shit. Long as you ain't spamming and all that or on that racist shit, you good. Don't block them out, mods. Like, we let people voice their opinion here. It's all love. It's all good. I appreciate the motherfucking support. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Stevie Duncan, crazy. Yo, man, don't put them niggas in the dirt, man. Don't put a nigga in the dirt. Only motherfuckers who typing racist shit or very derogatory terms towards people, beliefs and shit like that, they do that, we gonna warn them. If they keep that shit going, we sending them to the dirt, nigga. We gonna put them in the motherfucking dirt. Other than that, we Gucci. They cool. I appreciate all the support, man. Appreciate all the motherfucking support. So nah, hey, just understand Dave Chappelle got a whole nother different type of wave, man. Yeah, I remain unimpressed. They saying this Dave Chappelle shit hard than a motherfucker. That last one was hard. I gotta watch the new one. I did watch Squid Games. Distraction is the enemy of vision for shit show, pals. This one of the ugly blogs, Bill Bob 762. You crazy motherfucker. Stephen Duncan, chill, man. Chill, bro. Don't put nobody in the dirt, man. Don't put nobody in the dirt, man. It's all good, Billy Bob. We fucking with you, gang. My nigga say he itching to use his ratchet. Oh, dog say he got Hulu. Is it only on Netflix? Shit, use your free trial, nigga. Get your free trial off Netflix. What You Jacking TV podcast? What's good? Billy Bob, we do be having drama on this. Oh, you probably just missed it. I don't think you can have a media platform or be a media personality in 2021 and not have no drama. We got drama all the time. Dog say he burnt it 2 months ago. Damn. I don't even know what the fuck my Netflix password is. But it's like now on Netflix, because I gave it out to like my T lady. I gave it to my T lady and they be using it. It's only so many people. Now, you know how I used to be able to burn the Netflix passwords up. But now if too many people has got the password and everything like that, they cutting your shit off. I know we probably got about 6 or 7 people on mine. Nah, I don't be beefing with nobody. Billy Bob, ain't no beef with me. I've had a couple back and forths, but what I realized, bro, like in this game, and I made a mistake myself with doing media and everything. Yeah, shout out to Chef Grizzly, man. Chef Grizzly, shout out to that boy in LA. Y'all go pull up on Chef Grizzly. Follow him on Instagram. LA, nigga, pull up. That nigga got good food. I'm co-signing. That nigga the truth. Shout out to LA. I will be going back to LA, and when I go back, I'm gonna be pulling up on Chef Grizzly for shit show. Chef motherfucking Grizzly. The motherfucking truth, nigga. Now, I fuck with the people. I fuck with the content. I've had issues and everything like that, but like I say, it's a part of the shit. It's gonna be controversy. It's gonna be misunderstandings. You gonna have back and forth. I have, and I think even with me, where I was like in January and where I'm at October, where I'm at right now, as opposed to in October, as opposed to where I was in January, I'm in a whole different spot. Like I really have grown. I'm trying to grow daily. I'm trying to grow monthly. I'm trying to grow weekly. Like I'm trying to get to a different spot. And I am growing. Like it's things that I understand now that's out of my control and with media, everything. Now I will tell y'all this. Excuse me. Certain shit I gotta speak out on. What Charleston White said, this is no beef with Charleston White. Charleston White can go on any platform. I don't own Charleston White. I'm not his boss. There is no grease with him. I just got to speak my opinion on that narrative. That's just the narrative that I disagree with from Charleston White. I don't agree with Charleston White's narrative on that topic of gangs causing more damage to the black community than slaves. And that's why if y'all look at that video I did, I really tried to keep it very subtle. And I'm going to try to see if I can, let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Hold on just a second. Y'all, hold on just a second. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold it down. Y'all niggas wait.
Enjoy no hidden fees, plus unlimited DVR storage with YouTube TV. Try it free.
Hoes in the cell, showing the tell. You niggas old, niggas be going to tell. You're nothing but head.
Oh, this motherfucker gonna fuck up my video, man. Hold on real quick, dog. Yo, it's Big Ant. All right, hold on. Y'all hold it down for a nigga real quick, man. I'm gonna share the screen. I don't know if y'all seen this video. I'm gonna play this video right here. And maybe back another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Can y'all hear the video? Quick. Charleston White going on Flag TV and disrespecting the black community and the history of blacks by saying that gangs and gang members have done more damage in 50 years than slavery did. And that's downplaying our history and downplaying the can y'all hear the video playing? That our ancestors went through. And that's a problem to me, bro, because it's, if you just want to be technical about it, in 50 years gang banging, that's not whatever they want to document that as, that's that. But slavery went on from 1500 to 1865, and that's what they put as the estimate. But we know that it went on longer than that. So most people will say it did the full 400 years. They raped women, they kidnapped men, they separated families, they stripped us of our last name, they stripped us of our culture, brought us over here, our religion, everything. Brought us over here and made us live according to how they wanted us to live, which was turning us against each other, making us compete, Willie Lynch. All these things led into black people being in competition with each other. They making the slaves fight. They making the slaves compete with each other, and we the ones building this country. Our ancestors built this country off their hands, their knees, their feet, their back, and most importantly, their brain. They don't get no credit for that. And understand, black people wasn't taught to be disrespectful to white people. Black people had to adapt to what was going on with white people, as far as oppressing us, keeping us down, beating on us, whipping us, and everything in that nature. So when you go on these big platforms and you make these type of statements, it's people watching this, fam, and you putting a lot of misinformation out there. They are already trying to wipe slavery away out of the school books like it didn't happen. The reason why is so they don't have to be held accountable for it. They hate when niggas get to talking about 40 acres and a mule. You want to know why? You want to know why they want people like you to say things like this? Because they want blacks to be 100% accountable for what they do in the position that we in. Do we got to take responsibility as black people? Yeah, anybody got to take responsibility for their actions, fam. But at the same time, understand these things were put in place like a social experiment. They did everything in their power to keep niggas down. They put everything in place to keep us down. 55 years ago, you could not even go into the same place with a white woman. Facts. You could not even go into the same place with a white woman. I'm speaking facts. Ride the bus with them. Hell, you couldn't even vote. And this is facts. And I think we are such a forgiving people that we don't realize that it was only that long ago. So let me get this straight. 50 years of gangbanging is worse than from 1500 all the way to 1965. We making a complete law and statements that y'all are beneath us. Niggas getting hung by the KKK. Now, I don't know how many black people have been killed by KKK, but I know goddamn well the numbers of gangbanging in LA in different cities and states could never amount to the number of motherfucking slaves that was murdered. Millions, fam. And all black on black crime that you see in LA, Chicago, Memphis, all of it ain't gang violence, bro. Everybody not a gang member. Every gang member is not a killer. This is a fact. Every gang member don't rob people. Every gang member ain't out here pushing violence every day. That is what it is. Niggas be gang because when they go outside, this is the environment they from. This is what's going on. These things are already set in place and it gets passed down. Just like it gets passed down for niggas' fathers to not be around. Just like it get passed down for white people to dislike black people and be racist. Their parents pass it down to them. They just. So I guess I'm pretty sure y'all getting my drift on there, right? Y'all understanding what I'm saying right there? Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying right there? Like Charleston White, there is no beef. I don't have beef with Charleston White. I don't have issues with Charleston White. And that's what I wanted to do. And that's why I say, like, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting better in the way I speak, my tone. I don't want to come off as aggressive. I don't want to come off as I got a problem. I'm here to educate on shit like that. Same thing like with Vlad making that statement about Bill Cosby. I'm not saying those things to like tear Vlad down, or I used to be more aggressive. I used to be like upset with niggas like, man, fuck these niggas, fuck these niggas. These niggas instigate beef, or these niggas causing harm to the culture, and all these niggas is vultures, or da-da-da. Nah, what I like to do now, I'm gonna sit a nigga down and give a nigga the game. And I say that was my same thought process when I'm explaining to anybody about why black people don't want to put something in their body. Y'all saw that video when I talked about LeBron, Kyrie. I don't know if y'all saw that. Like, people don't want to stick certain things in their body because of the history. This is why black people don't trust the government. It ain't about I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not into all that. It's just facts of why we own this type of time. AC, what's good? My boy, Playmaker AC. 720 Woodworks LLC, man. Y'all go to that Instagram page. Get subbed up on there. Doing a lot of woodwork business coming y'all way. 720 Woodworks LLC, man. Go tap in. Anybody need custom bars, custom a lot of things. Flower beds, any of that, y'all go tap in. 720 Woodworks LLC. So I want to be very clear, bro. Like, I'm not here to yell or argue or try to get people canceled. That is not the goal here, dog. The goal is to educate. Share my knowledge with everybody else. That's it. Share my experience with everybody else. Sometimes I might get, a little upset or a little loud, but trust me, I don't mean any harm. I don't mean harm with that. I just don't. I don't mean any harm. So that's what I want the people to understand when you hear me talking about Charleston White. This ain't me like, oh, Charleston, I need to meet you up, nigga, and show you I'm a gangster or a tough guy. No. We're not getting nowhere with that. And that's why when I spoke on that in the video, which the video don't have to go viral, I like dropping good content. I like putting out good content and understandable content. Everybody got a purpose they serve. I'm not on the level of like a comedian or a actor or anything like that. I'm not passionate about those things. So I had to learn that too. Like a lot of people, they do certain types of content because that's the content that gonna sell. And that's their lane, as opposed to everybody on here ain't on here to have an adult conversation. Everybody ain't on here to like try to say, man, we need to squash this beef and focus on this money. Some niggas' lane is to hype the beef up. And I used to be the person, I was angry and mad at niggas who used to instigate beef. Like I used to be mad at academics. I used to be mad at niggas. But now I used to be mad at any YouTuber. It's like 1,000 of them niggas who used to just hype up beef to me or start problems. And I feel like, damn, bro, the culture already fucked up. We got these young niggas beefing. Why you add fuel to the fire? But then I started learning the game mode that everybody got a purpose they serve. You know what I'm saying? And academics is not 100% of the blame. And I never thought he was. I never felt that academics or any YouTuber that be instigating or making fun jokes when people die and any of that type of stuff. It's all over YouTube. It ain't signaled out. A lot of platforms play off the clout shit of death and all that. A lot of platforms, nigga, including the news. I'm talking about CNN. I'm talking about CNBC, nigga. They all play with shit. The Dallas news just did that weak ass shit with Spot 'em, Got 'em. That shit was way the fuck out of line. And I just realized, man, like, you can't change that, bro. You can't expect people to try to move how you want them to move. It's not your place to really tell people that. If you just want to educate on your platform and speak how you want to speak on your platform, that's your platform. And I used to be a little upset in Texas as in itself with the Texas rap beef, bro. I was upset with the Texas rap beef when it was going on because I felt like we was losing our identity, bro, in Texas. I knew like Fort Worth had more of a beef scene, more of a drill scene than, of course, Houston and Dallas. But I was upset because I just always looked at Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, these areas. I knew they was more turned up in Houston as far as they style and how they moved and how they partied and their energy. It ain't news. It ain't news can't lie on you. It ain't they legal right. You can sue them. You can sue the news. It's called defamation of character, video vulture. So and even with Houston, bro, like when Houston, a lot of artists in Houston kind of be having little issues. And I know niggas gonna have disagreements, niggas gonna have arguments online. Shit, I done did it. I done called niggas out online, bro. And that ain't really for us in Texas, in my opinion. And I've made the mistake. Like I say, I'm not perfect. Like I'm not perfect. I done made the mistake So it's kind of like, and I'm just saying it's a mistake for my side because that's not who I am. But sometimes, you know, things get involved, you start feeling a way about shit, and then you start spilling shit out, and you just can't, you know, you can't really just move like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people, their platforms is off of that though. How they feel about certain shit, that's what turns their platform up. That's what had them lit. So I can't knock them. So I'm not here to knock nobody's situation and try to tear nobody down, man. That's all I want to put out there. Everybody do y'all shit. Texas, go up. Everybody in Texas, get your money, get lit, get popping, man. Get lit, get popping, do y'all shit. I just felt the way about certain shit, but it ain't like that though, man. And with Charleston White, I just had to speak. I had refrained from doing, because to be clear, Charleston White just said a lot of shit that I didn't agree with. A lot of shit that I didn't agree with. Charleston White just said so much shit I didn't agree with, that I didn't fuck with. What's good, Tony Snow? A lot of things that dog just said I didn't fuck with, and I didn't want to hear from a nigga. But the game is the game. Everybody got their own opinions. Everybody got their own style. Everybody got their own words. Everybody got their own mouth. Everybody can speak how they want to speak. Nah, he does. Misunderstood Jay. He most definitely. I'm not, like I say, me and Pookie have had this conversation before where, you know, at the same time, as much as crazy shit Charleston White used to say, there would be times he does drop gems in there. And I felt like, you know, the younger generation, like Pookie say, like them 18 and 19 and 20-year-olds, they need to hear some of that shit. And him being on these rap platforms saying some of this shit would be like, yeah, that's good, but it's got to be a fine line you can cross that you don't want to cross to have to get attention. And I feel like he didn't back himself in the corner to where, like, hey, man, not now he got to keep saying super outlandish shit to keep his name going. Uncle JoJo Network. Okay, I can't repeat that because I don't know what the line is with that, and I don't want to just say that or whatever. I feel like with Charleston White, dog got to say certain shit to keep the attention on him. And if he lighten up on it, the eyes go off of him. You see what I'm saying? Uncle JoJo Network, he said my name in the Vlad interview. What's your name, man? Which Vlad interview he said your name on? So, like I say, I just had to speak out on that slavery comment, bro, because that's a fine line to me, because you disrespecting the African history, fam, or what our people come from. Shit, Uncle JoJo, you want to come on, man? I'll invite you in the chat if you want to. I don't know if you want to or not. If you want to tap in, let me know. And I want that to be clear, bro. This ain't no like campaign. I'm not campaigning to get Charleston White out of here or none of that, bro. Like, it ain't that. I'm just only gonna speak up on shit when I see it, as far as like, Dawg say, oh, it's about to come out. He lying. Okay. Shit, you want to come on? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it here. Well, Vice P, do you think hip hop is the biggest problem in okay, bet. My IG is I'm finna type it. We can talk about it. I don't know what time you get up tomorrow. Shit, hit me up. Good call though. I mean, like you say, you want to talk about it first. We'll talk about it offline. I respect that. Keep it between, keep it off the internet. We'll keep it off the internet. That's the Instagram right there. Urban Politicians _ Big Ant. That's the Instagram. Urban Politicians _ Big Ant. In Texas, where at? Where you from? Yeah, I did see academics. I seen a little bit of the academics speaking on me. Yeah, and that's what I want to say. I'm not saying hip hop is right and hip hop is the best shit for us, but hip hop is not the problem in the black community, fam. It's the mindset. The mindset was here before hip hop came, fam. Gary, Indiana. Man, I'm about to get my interviews back kicked up. But understand, I want people to be clear. Vice P or anybody in the chat who feels like hip hop is the biggest problem. Gang members would be killing regardless. They're rapping about what's going on outside and what they're involved in, what they see and what they know. Just like when NWA came out, them niggas was rapping about what was going on outside in Compton. Whether they was doing it or they wasn't. That's what they was rapping about. What was going on in their neighborhood. Chicago niggas understand. The GD, they are all your Chicago rappers who are gang members, who you see dissing and da-da-da-da, they're doing what was passed down to them. You go to LA, the graffiti whacking out, the disrespect of their enemy neighborhoods, this shit has been going on for 50 fucking years, man. 40 years. There's generations of this shit. It's passed down. It's all passed down to us. So understand this shit was going on before a rap song was even fucking created. And y'all do know that we learned how to be gangsters from Italians, right? Y'all, I don't know why my own people just can't see that. Why my people want to blame everything on rap and not get to the root of the problem. No, I'm saying somebody got to stop, but it's like black people, I feel like we got to take responsibility for our actions, fam. You got to. You got to raise your kids. Take responsibility for your actions. But at the same time, let's not act like rap is the biggest problem, bro. Rap is entertainment and should be seen as entertainment. Now, we do know there's rappers who are actually just happen to live, especially nowadays, it's like they done took the studio gangster element out of fucking rap. Like, the rappers are fucking really involved now, nigga. Like, see how many rappers in jail? Bet, Uncle JoJo, we'll tap in. I'll see if you up after this. Well, no, it's probably kind of late, man. It's already like, I ain't gonna hit you this late. I'll be up, though. It's already 12:20. I mean, if you want to go to who fault is it, technically the person they got to take the biggest blame is the reason of the cause. The cause is the system. The system created by the white man. We got to take our blame too as black people and parents and in the culture, but our people wasn't ready for what got through onto them. They wasn't ready for the crack epidemic. They wasn't ready to be unemployed. All the killing and gangs started over drug turf for the most part, man. Most of it. Drug turf, egos, niggas not having nothing to live for, niggas feeling like, oh, this right here, or I need to make a name for myself. All that is passed down PTSD, passed down emotions where niggas didn't know how to deal with this or deal with that. Yeah, we always got a hand in it. We can't deny that. But how do y'all think niggas got all these guns in the hood? It's so many stories, and to be honest with you, I'll be believing these niggas like they say, nigga, they go to the train tracks and they hoods and shit, they finding boxes of automatic weapons, of Uzis and shit. Mind you, this is coming after the Black Panther movement. They fucked that up. Black Panther movement was moving strong. We do know what happened to the Black Panthers, right? We do know what happened to the Black Panthers, right? I'm just speaking of facts. Nah, facts. Niggas gotta take, bro, niggas gotta motherfucking take responsibility for their actions, man. The shit show wrong, New York. Like I say, I remain unimpressed. They gotta take responsibility for their actions, bro. Every time we had something powerful going in the black, every time we had something going on in the black community, bro, these motherfuckers found a way to infiltrate it and tear it down. And that's what I don't want. Like Charleston White, you can say all the crazy shit, bro. You can say all the crazy things, and that's cool. Whatever. I'm not finna argue. I don't want to do the beef. It ain't none of that. I just feel like I gotta speak out, especially when you go onto a white platform. Cause be clear, rappers got a lot of street niggas back in the day got influenced off gangster movies before they got influenced by gangster rap music. A lot of niggas got influenced by Scarface. Niggas watched Scarface and felt like, oh, nigga, we could come up as drug dealers. Scarface the movie. how many people, we have been listening to rap music, but a great gangster movie is just as powerful as a motherfucking a great gangster movie is just as powerful as a gangster song, as a gangster rap song or a street song or gangster song, gangster rap. How many of y'all seen just think American Gangster with Denzel Washington, Frank Lucas? Who was of age when that movie came out and watched it and didn't feel like this shit finna motivate the streets? That's what niggas thought when they watched Scarface. Oh, that nigga sold them drugs and got rich. I gotta try that shit, nigga. Like, nigga, that nigga balling like that. The Godfathers, Goodfellas, Scarface, and then even before that, the ones that used to come on them old TVs with no color. I was gonna say that, Vice P. Like Jay-Z say, Scarface the movie did more than Scarface the rapper to me. Because it wasn't just words. It was putting, you gotta think. I'm hearing the nigga rapping about it, so it's kind of like, okay, you talking that shit, you da-da-da-da. But when you put it in the movie, you like teaching a nigga, like a nigga can visualize this movie. You can visualize lyrics, don't get me wrong. I feel like rap gives a nigga the energy. Rap give a nigga the energy to do some shit, but a movie gives you the courage. A movie gives you the courage to go try this shit. A movie gives you the courage. Hey, I remain unimpressed. Come tap in real quick, bro, if you're free. I remain unimpressed. Come tap in real quick if you're free, bro. Let's tap in on it. Yeah, a movie like The Blueprint, you feel me? A movie gonna give you the blueprint in this shit, dog. Look at movies like Colors, shit like that. Colors. Nigga, look at movies like South Central. The gang banging shit had already been going on for multiple years before these movies came out. Boys in the Hood, these movies was already going on. This was already real life for them niggas. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I had to come tap in. I need you to come tap in and just give some context on this shit before we get up out of here, dog. So when you hear the term these certain things, I heard somebody ask, who's to blame for this, right?
Right.
And like I say, I don't want to be that person. Like I'm gonna throw all the blame on I don't want to be that guy. We have to take some responsibility.
Yeah.
But if you want to be technical about who's to blame, it's the starter of it, right?
Well, it's hard to say that because like when somebody starts something, they to blame for starting it. but they not to blame for nobody that followed it, for nobody that was influenced by it, for nobody that took it upon themselves to be misled or astray by it. Because what they've done now. But what you do after that, it's all up to you. And that's why I feel like it's always a mental game between us and white people, because they looking at us like, all right, cool, we set y'all back, sure. But damn, y'all let it go this far and y'all let it do this much, and all y'all gonna keep doing is saying what we did? Well, damn, what is y'all gonna fix? Y'all just gonna keep saying we did it? All right, cool, fuck it. We fucked up and did that because we was on some bootsy shit and didn't want y'all to get no control. But now it's a lot more shit going on. We can't really move like that no more. That excuse got to be deaded. So now it's got. I mean, they still do us dirt. I'm not saying like they just out of the blue cool for just being out the way now, but it's like, how many times are we gonna say they infiltrated our hoods and they planted guns and they planted drugs? But how many times are we not gonna say niggas went over there and got them same guns? Niggas went over there and sold them drugs to their people. Niggas went over there and bought that shit. And we did everything they did, plus some. So we gotta really hold ourselves accountable. It's cool to know they was wrong, but that don't fix us. They gonna still be wrong. We gotta.
Well, I wasn't even really like looking into the solution. I was just saying like really looking into the start of it, because I personally at this point I don't have um I don't really have a solution. You feel me? And I don't have an answer for the problem. So I really try not to just go too hard on that and everything. But I do get what you're saying 100%. But it's still a thing that I have to understand, where we were used as like fucking experiments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
they took advantage.
like, uh, you take the hood, right? You go to the hood,
Mm-hmm.
and if you already know the hood is suffering, you already know these people don't have the mental compassion. You got to think it goes back to slavery days when they were already not naturally smarter than us. We had natural, as black people, we had natural smarts, and some of the slaves had to be smarter than them to be able to even get free.
Yep.
If you was a slave and you got free and you made it to freedom, you were smarter than your owner.
Yeah. And that's why they didn't like that. They killed you.
That you were smarter than your owner. A lot of things that slaves created and figured out and built, they were smarter than the people that owned them. And I feel like that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a real factor in the game. Like, nigga, we smarter than y'all motherfuckers. Like, we smarter than y'all. We got more brains than y'all. We got more common sense than y'all. We learn faster than y'all. And that's the case today with a lot of black people. And it's a lot of white people that are smarter and got more knowledge, whatever playing field or percentage that is, or whatever that is. But when you start breaking this shit down and look at it in a perspective, it's all a thing. I feel like we were manipulated easier.
Yeah.
Because when we was brought over here, what they did that hurt us the most, they cut us off from our best shit. They cut us off from our language. They cut us off from our communication. They took away everything from us. They took everything away from us that what we could use to better us. Communication, relationships, teamwork, and support. They made it to where, hey, we don't support each other. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they made us like, hey, we don't want y'all niggas to be friends. We don't want y'all to get, because if y'all become friends, y'all might be able to work as a team.
yeah.
That's what Willie Lynch did. That's why Willie Lynch wrote that letter. You can look that letter up if anybody know about it. Now I didn't talk about top 5 yet. We'll get on him in a second.
I agree, and I don't take that. Like, again, I agree. My great grandma had taught me a lot about this. My mother forced me to watch Roots. Like, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. It wasn't forced, but when I was young, she introduced it to me. So not forced, but you know what I'm saying, just to give you the information. But like, I understand this all, and I don't never take away from what they've done to my people. But I do know that one thing to healing as a people is we gotta get tired of saying what was done, and we gotta talk about what we gonna do, because what was done was done. But if we don't do something about what was done, then ain't nothing else getting done, and then that becomes a problem.
Facts. You're right, and you're 100% correct. I just like to keep the narratives in perspective for the people
Misconstrue.
who seem to, think that saying these type of things or not really understanding, because I feel like when you go on those platforms and you say these things like, "Oh, gangs did more than slavery," I'm like, hold on now, like these were effects of the things that the government did.
Facts. He was wrong as fuck for that, for sure. I didn't even comment on that video because I seen it and I was about to say something, but I'm like, bro, he wrong as fuck, and there's nothing to say because sometimes I be fucking with Charleston White, but that was really outlandish and made me feel away. So I didn't even say nothing. I just left and I was like, shake my head, bro.
Yeah, and I had to make that video on that. And like I said, that's why if you watch that video, I played it earlier on here. It's one of them things where I tried to stay as calm as possible. I didn't want this to be a thing like I'm attacking Charleston White. This was a thing of me just saying, hey, the message. I don't like the message that you sending because of the fact is you feeding into what they really trying to tell us, fam. They trying to erase slavery out of books now. Now, Desmond Thomas, whether y'all believe our people came from Africa or not, that's fine. At the end of the day, we were still slaves. At the end of the day, you don't know what your real last name is if you're black, unless you're from Africa.
Because you don't even have the language to pronounce your own black name.
You don't even know your original language. Right. This is not our language that we speak.
And it's like we gotta pay attention to what America.
This ain't even our religion that we live.
Yeah.
We don't even know what our original is. So they telling me slaves came from Africa. I might have been. My ancestors might have been a slave from
Ethiopia or something.
Jamaica.
We don't know.
They might have been from Jamaica. They might have been from the Caribbean. They might have been from South America. They might have been from Africa. They might have been people that was originally here. But guess what? We got caught up in the mix. Some form of fashion. And I think niggas understand that. Like whether you a slave from Africa, a slave from America, or anything like that, you was still a slave.
Hey, can I ask for your perspective on something? I actually got a question that having to do with this. So like my shorty, like her dad is Jamaican.
Yeah.
You feel me? I always tell like Jamaicans, like I don't have no problem with Jamaicans, but I don't mess with too many not to say weirdly, but like unless I have a reason to mess with you, if you African, like Jamaican, something like that, one of those kinds of Caribbean type peoples, I don't tend to deal with you forcefully because I feel a hurtness when I deal with them. And I want to put this in perspective because I'm not attacking them. It's like me and her dad don't get along because he judged me for being like an American black dude. And he don't like that I'm like hella, like he don't like that I'm a nigga, but he also don't like that I'm so willing to just be cool and normal with shit. Like, you feel me? Not do too much. But I tell him all the time, I'm like, bro, I don't like that every black culture in the world is capitalizing from what black people here have went through. And I don't like that y'all pretend to be and understand what we go through because y'all go through something similar. So if we gonna argue shit like that, we could do that. But if you're gonna be a man and just be like, you don't fuck with me, then say that because I don't fuck with you and need to fuck with you. But that was a conversation I felt like that was had, and I felt weird about it, but then I did.
It's one of them things, bro. You know, you try to be respectful to who you got to be respectful to and everything. But at the same time, it's like I try to keep the peace. But I'll be clear, bro. Like we know, I can't speak for Jamaicans because I've never really came across a lot of Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying?
Same. I'm in Cali.
But you know, I'm in Africa. I mean, I'm in Houston. We have a lot of Africans here, and a lot of Africans. Not all of them, because some of them are real cool and respectful. A lot of them, they do look down on African Americans. They look down on African Americans. We know this. Even certain Africans who have got on camera and had interviews, and they'll tell you because they know it's true. Like a lot of people from Africa, they look down on African Americans. They look at us like, oh, y'all niggas is this, or y'all lazy, or
Y'all not real. Y'all not us. Like, bro, what?
y'all not really from Africa. And it's like, fam, we didn't get over here by choice. We was over here by force.
Your weird ass family probably sold me, goofy nigga. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Like, I be feeling away, and so it be different for me dealing with someone from her background because I don't always know how to just let shit lie where it's at, and I feel like he be attacking me ever since like I start fucking with her. He been a weirdo about it, but that was just a thing the other day. So thank you.
They'll say because they feel like we lost people because we don't claim America exclusively. I don't know, bro. We from America. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's like I say, we didn't have a choice, bro. Like, and that's what I want niggas to understand. Like, and see, I got somebody in the chat right now saying, oh man, we not from Africa. We not from Africa, we from here. Bro, you can tell me what the write-ups say and everything. There is nothing factually to prove any of this shit. Nothing factually. All you know is what they telling you. No stories have been passed down.
Man.
Your history is what they told you it was. That shows you how much of a disconnect we have in our motherfucking culture, in our in our culture. In our culture, that shows you and tells you how much of a disconnect we have.
Yeah, that shit weird, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Cause I'm like, if anything, like y'all gotta rock y'all gotta rock even harder with us. Cause now y'all, they doing shit for y'all to act like they doing shit for us. How imagine that? All these, man, I was a nigga to where I'm at in LA, like all the Africans that get love get plugged in and Nigerians and all this and all that, but not black people. Just those type of the cultural black people. You see what I'm saying? Like they not giving it to black people here. They giving it to black people from everywhere else. Like for some, we doing good for cultural shit, but they're not doing it. And it feel bootsy when they play a part of that and they act like they don't know what's up. So I just be to the side about it.
Yeah, nah, that's all we can do because we just don't. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's just one of them things where we go back and forth about this shit like all day, but it's just like, bro, y'all can play crazy all y'all want to, man. We know what this shit is, bro.
Yeah.
Like we know what's going on with us. We know what's going on with the people. We know what's going on outside. And when you break down the whole roots and the things that have been put on display, from the drugs, the violence, the guns, the like, think of as a black person, everything you don't know is shit. Everything we don't know is some shit that other motherfuckers know.
Yeah, and they don't tell us, and they let them play with it. Man, it's too much bullshit, bro. It's too much. I don't even
like, nigga, we don't know none of this shit, bro. We don't know what religion we supposed to have, bro.
We don't know nothing. And nobody nobody fucking with us like that. Nobody trying to be fake way trying, but they don't know how they. Man, for China don't know if we gonna rock with them if they invade the U.S. That's what they trying to figure out. That's what they trying to figure out.
Don said, for real, we got to stop this. Division is the last thing we need right now. I be telling niggas, bro, like I say, I'm not trying to be Martin Luther King, bro. I'm not trying to be Martin Luther King. I'm not trying to be this righteous guy. Like I said, I see when people start doing that, act like they're on a pedestal, you know what they do? They get caught lacking because they be fucking up. Yeah. I'm letting you know right now, nigga, you might see me out fucking with some hoes, nigga. You might see me out drinking alcohol and smoking weed, nigga. Man. You might see me outside talking shit. I'm not perfect, my nigga. I'm just speaking on the real shit that's going on and the real messages that get pushed and make us look a certain motherfucking way. And like I said, I just had to speak on that Charleston White situation because the older I got, you know, the older you get, that's when you really start learning about gangs more. I think probably more so now, but before I became internet heavy, I didn't know why niggas was Bloods and Crips or joined gangs in they cities. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, I had to learn that early. But yeah, I hear what you're saying though.
Yeah, I'm saying y'all learned that early, but like we had gangs out here and shit, but in Texas, but it's not as line driven and politic driven as it is in California.
I respect that.
Like our gangs is more so like, hey man, we getting down with these niggas, these the homies, we from the same area, or these the niggas I run with, you know what I'm saying? Or I went to school with these niggas and we 14, 15. There's a nigga that's older than us that's like 18 or 19 or like 20, and he claiming the gang. So it's like, okay, all us friends, one of us got a connection to that nigga. He banging, whatever he banging, it's like, okay, we the little niggas that be hanging with him already. Shit, let's get down with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or sometime it might be a set of apartments. It might be the apartment complex or a certain street where like, oh, okay, all these niggas over here is one nigga who came from a different city, or one nigga who daddy was in the gang from a different city and his son came up claiming it because his daddy was claiming it. And then he might just jump out there like, oh, well, nigga, we gonna claim this shit too, nigga, and we gonna kick off this set and we gonna name our set. Of course, we gonna be whatever in the Cali version, but we gonna have our own original set right here. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it 100%.
Like, okay, we like some niggas might say whatever set that this Cali shit is, but they gonna have this shit right here.
Because it's from
And boy, Marcus Carter say he put a shirt on. That's crazy as hell. For shit show, that's what's up, man. Now, what you say? What you was saying, bro?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah. Nah. So I just want to put that in perspective. But in LA, you know, it's kind of like where you from and who your family is and your block and your neighborhood determines, you know, if you jump in this shit, this who you can and can't fuck with.
Yeah, and that's it. That's just that. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's just like you might not even join the game, but you know, like, okay, I still really got to maneuver through this shit like that.
Bro, and that's how it be, because I'm not from LA, I'm from the Bay. So even where I'm from, like when I'm out here, I gotta respectively maneuver through. I can't just be, and even if I'm fucking with somebody else from somewhere, bro, I gotta let it be known. Like if I'm not affiliated, but I'm rocking with you. So regardless of affiliation, I'm affiliated to the opposite side. So yeah. It's a lot of, you gotta move smarter than just faster out here. And they say it's a fast city because it is, but being fast will get you caught up fast too. So.
Thanks.
But yeah, like we all gotta learn. We all gotta learn, and it takes the willingness. Everybody gotta be willing. We gotta be willing to stop saying what happened in the past. We gotta be willing to stop making shit okay with anybody. We just gotta be willing to be like, hey man, we trying to do better. Whatever that means, we gonna find out what it means, and then we gonna do it. But it gotta be a we, because one man ain't an island. And I learned all these sayings, man. White people say this shit the whole time, and I just listen to it. I start repeating that shit in my head, like, this shit makes sense. One man, not an island, bro. History goes to the victor. They took our shit. They took our history because they won. Whatever fuck they did, however they played us. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't sound good, but that's just what I be hearing when all these little sayings and shit. I be like, bro, they giving us real secrets to sauce. We just not getting it because nobody knows where that came from. Our grandma just said it because she was informed. Her. Someone in our family just said it to us on some tell us to be better shit. And we wasn't listening, but I just start putting them words to something and start translating.
I don't know about everybody else's grandparents. My grandmother had passed earlier this year, but like in my family, like my grandparents never taught me to be disrespectful to anybody.
Mine hated that. She used to hit me for that. She used to tell me, learn disrespectful, talk better.
Like we never, and I hate to see when people start trying to move and speak for us and act like shit go a certain way. Like, nigga, our motherfucking parents be on our asses, bro, as black people. Like, our parents be on our ass, nigga, like, pause, like, for real. No, it's all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's in a better place. I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking of my grandmother, like, you know, I think that sometimes they think like, you know, in these other cultures, they learn from their parents. So if your parents are teaching you to be racist, your parents gotta teach you to not like black people. Your parents got to teach you to look at people and say fuck them because the color of their skin. You know what I'm saying? And or they got to see, or they got to follow your actions. If they see you act a certain way when you get around black people, then that's how they gonna react. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
If your kids see when you get around black people, oh honey, lock your doors. Or hey, watch when you see black guys in the streets at night, just know they'll rob you. Like, if your people is teaching that and passing that down to your kids, that's what it's gonna be.
They say that, but I think, bro, in the hood, like through what we go through, and I know you from where we from. The culture is the hood, but I don't mean the hood like the dirtiest part of the city. Where we from this culture, this hood, this niggas that we is.
Facts.
You know what it's like to be a part of that every day. We didn't have to be taught. Okay, we might have had our people say, "Don't go talk to them white folks. Don't be telling them white folks our business. Don't be." They say that about everybody.
Facts. It's no singling out.
Yeah. The only white folks they ever told us about was the police and the people that came knocking on the door. Don't be answering my door. So after that, you free to go out and learn. And I was thinking one day, because my girl don't like white people, and sometimes I have to deal with white people in the business and what I'm doing out here. So you just gotta know how to keep that real. But I tell her all the time, like, I meet some of these white people and they really be stupid about what we are. Like, they don't even be knowing how to talk to us, because they had that one black kid in school who was the athlete and he was cool and he was tough, so no one really talked to him. But they had this, that's how black people are thought process. And so they met another black person. And I take pictures. I'm in movies, you feel me? I used to rap, I do music, like, and I'm a normal nigga now, so I work. So everybody they like, oh, you so crazy cool, like, we know, because you would never meet a nigga like this based on thinking all niggas are like that. And I feel like we always jump all white people in one category, and I don't think it's fair, because I know some white people do try, but then I don't like how white people, because we right, they weird, they don't see like we see, and a lot of times they try, they press boundaries too much, and I be like, it's not your time and it's not your place. It's okay to want to be a part, but you not a part, you just a addition, like you a plus one. So be in plus one positions. They do too much. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't understand that, and it just make me mad, because I see it. I be like, y'all don't even understand how we are, and every time y'all try, it's like it look hella sour and it look hella bootsy, because y'all literally still don't understand.
Nah, for real. Nah, I 100% understand what you saying, though, bro. You speaking that real shit. Like, and then it's like we get in the game with rap and hip hop. It's rap and hip hop become so diverse, right?
Weak.
Huh?
It become weak.
Well, just like not letting so many people, and hip hop is an open highway of what you can get in it and do. If you get in it and you create something, whether I agree with it or y'all agree with it or anybody, if it get in the game and stick, it's there for a reason. But by that happening, it's so many different cultures getting into hip hop from all over the world. And they all relatively are trying to do something and redirect or go along with the flow of what the black community does. Whatever element of hip hop you working in, you have to be able to deal with the black community.
Facts.
You got to be able to deal with the black community. Whatever element is, no matter what.
But so with it, they're changing it, and I don't think that's fair.
And that's what I was gonna say. We're like, hey fam, I'm all for the positivity side of this shit, but it's like, hey man, we just let niggas come in here and do what they want to do. And I'm just speaking on just like words and terms and lack for lack of term, just the level of respect that motherfuckers be having for this shit.
For our shit, like for our shit.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, now y'all come in, y'all do this and y'all do that. Okay, like, let's take the baby. Motherfuckers try to get the baby out of here, bro, at his concert for saying some wild shit.
What was wild about it? I understand I understand you're not supposed to point at people like that.
Like I said, what he said was disrespectful. I'm not going to deny that. The baby was disrespectful. But this is a disrespectful culture, dog. If you don't like it, turn the fucking channel. That's how it always been. That's why the music says parental advisory.
They can't. I don't even let. That's what
right. Am I right? That's why you know what you go. If I have music, if I had music and I'm rapping and saying certain shit, of course it's just bad business. It's bad for business to actually disrespect a certain group of people or signal a group of people out, right?
But whose business though? Because I wasn't gonna cancel the baby.
Well, no. I'm saying it's bad for business for a from a consumer perspective, because you could say some things in your rap and you could offend. Let's say a person weighs 150 pounds, right?
Right.
If a nigga get on the song and say, "Hey man, fuck everybody who weigh 150," or "Hey man, everybody in the crowd who weigh 150, I ain't fucking with that shit." Now, to be clear, you can offend everybody that weighs 150, right?
True.
But at the same time, that could be bad for business, because that person that weigh 150, they might decide, you know what, I'm not downloading this music no more. I'm not going to no more shows. I'm not going to no more concerts. Fuck all that.
That's fair. But can I ask
so
you something?
No, that's what I'm saying. That could be bad for business, but at the same time, we were raised in the era, in the time of hip hop. Oh well, who gives a fuck?
You feel
me? Huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
So for every person that don't like it or don't fuck with it, they just got to deal with it, and they have a choice to still listen, take this shit to heart, and hey, you need to understand this is my art and this is entertainment.
Yep. This is our shit.
Now y'all remember when The Rock and wrestling used to come out with your 75-cent shirt wearing candy ass?
Oh yeah, I was a kid. I stayed on in the living room. We was just running through.
Bro, come on. The Rock and these wrestlers used to have so many fucking insults, bro.
Yeah.
They used to have so many insults to each other, bro. And it's like,
it would talk like 30 minutes before they would do wrestling and shit. And I would only get to hear them talk before I had to, like, you feel me? The adults in here, go to the room, like, type shit.
Yeah, like, now they used to have so much fucking insults on there. And it's like, now, can you even do that? Like, it's like they done watered everything down, bro. Everything has to be politically correct. And like I was saying on the podcast last week, we was talking how I understand it though. For these artists to be successful, they got deals, they got responsibility, they got money they gotta make, they got kids, so they can't actually come out and say the real and say the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just all I want to put out there with it. But what you was gonna say?
I agree with you, and it's crazy that you be seeing this, because I see it too. So I'll be like, I'm not tripping in, because you're right, 100%. They got business to attend to, but when we go to the business, I feel like this is why we call artists sellouts. I don't call you a sellout because you go make more money. I call you a sellout because you didn't believe that the money we made you was gonna keep coming after you got us here, and you had to go. Because this is how I feel about it. Like, it's not wrong to want to increase what you make, but we got to stop acting like there's only one way to increase what you make. Just because one man walked this path and made it easier on this path and said this happens this way, this path, that don't mean you can't go another path. I just feel like our music and our culture through this music has been pushed so far in a direction that wasn't for us, that we just got to look at it and deal with it. Because I see every type of culture rap now, from fucking Korean to fucking Mexican. Like, everybody rap now. It's like, well, we not getting no residuals from that. We not making no money from that. I'm hearing all these songs that I might have heard on a CD younger, because my cousin stole CDs, but like, I'm hearing it on like commercials now, and I'm like, that means you sold that. You're not getting paid for that. You sold that master for that song then.
Niggas never sold. No, hold on. Let's be clear here. They didn't sell the master. They never owned it.
Oh shit. Yeah, even worse. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
niggas never owned their masters. Niggas signed the deal. Like Suge Knight had a hell of a point. I put the post up. And matter of fact, I'm gonna play this shit right now on YouTube, bro.
real shit.
Y'all hold on just a second, man. Y'all sit tight. This was Suge Knight in an interview, and Dog made some hella fire points. Oh, that nigga Keefy D is funny as fuck, bro.
Bro, so much stuff it would have been said now would be canceled. Life wouldn't have been enjoyable growing
Hey,
up.
can you still hear me right here?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, bet. I ain't know. Can y'all what y'all see? Y'all see me on the screen?
Yeah.
Y'all can see what I'm looking at on YouTube?
No.
Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. This when I be doing this be me on YouTube and shit. Suge Knight had an interview. I gotta find that bitch. I just watched it recently.
It's good.
It was on one of them shows. Oh, in Politically Incorrect.
Okay.
Politically Incorrect. It's one of them old fucking TV shows that had Kid and Play on there also.
Oh shit. Okay, you had to be that age to know about it. I was too young then. Damn.
Yeah, I was too young to really know about this shit. It's a throwback. Somebody brought the throwback out.
Okay, that's hard as fuck. Okay.
Somebody uploaded to YouTube.
I like when they do
The
that.
clients the way the clients want to be treated. They seem to, from what I hear, rob them even.
Hey, that's pay-per-view. That's pay-per-view. That ain't.
I'm not going to press the point. Black residents of the community. Look, this is black up even more. Mike Tyson got die. I don't care.
Let me find it for y'all.
Showbiz.
If you take the 60s, music business, record label, you got on your masters, you got on.
Is why should they be held to it?
Hold on, this is the perfect thing of what's going on with the music business.
Well, everybody's a little hesitant. Look, nobody ever talks about the white guy who raped and pillaged throughout the recording industry world. You're talking about just about
everybody talks about that guy.
No, hold on. There are no white-owned stores. There's none of that kind of stuff. So a bad guy is a bad guy. I don't care where he comes from or how he talks and what he does. The difference is that if you get caught, you do the time. A lot of guys who are in business today, it's true. A lot of guys who are in business today simply haven't been caught.
Well, I don't think it's about being caught and doing anything criminal, but you said the operative term is they're in show business. These are business people who are making business decisions, and what they are asking is why should they be held to a different standard than their white counterparts?
Let me say this. First of all, you got to understand this. Dealing with the music business, it's not too many record labels that is black owned. Because to own a record label, you got to own your masters, you got to own your catalog. Russell Simmons is on, Def Jam is owned by Universal. So if they blame Russell for robbing them, they might as well blame Universal or Polygram because that's who owns it. First of all. And second of all, I mean, with my situation, if you look at when it was Death Row Records, yes, black owned, it was owned, but if you take the 60s, music business started in the 60s, in the 50s. It never was a black record label. The minute it became a black record label, that's when everybody started saying, you're getting a messed up deal if you're on a black label. I think it's real wrong. You shouldn't have to, if you grew up in Compton, you got a gangster rapper tape in Compton, you shouldn't have to take it all the way to Beverly Hills to put it out. The minute we start putting those out, they want to say, we robbed our own.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you look at Death Row Records, the face, I'm a damn story. It's all good. It's all good. Give you 2 minutes, man. But
Stop being self-infatuated.
Airstream is a record label that owned the Face. The Face had an artist, Tony Braxton, went bankrupt. TLC went bankrupt. Nobody said anything. Death Row Records have artists who was household names who never had a record out. Sure, and nobody went bankrupt. That's the problem.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Wait, just to jump, you mentioned Don King. I mean, it kind of all coincides. I'm not a Don King apologist or anything like that, but it's kind of the point that you were talking about. First of all, boxing promotion, if you take that instance, was a nasty, sleazy, low-down, dirty
procedure long before Don King stepped up into it. Always has been, always will. Don King stepped up, saw how they played the game, got in there and started playing the game better than those who had played it before him.
When you say better, you mean that he robbed more.
Well, I'm just saying this, and I think that
that's really what it is.
But that goes to the point.
More.
But that goes to the point that you were saying. Said, hey, judge them by the same standard.
Exactly. Think about the art.
But one of the things I got to say is this: if you take Don King, and the guy said, "Well, I never had nothing," and Don King made me $50 million, but he robbed me out of $500,000. Well, damn, I don't mind getting robbed if you rob me out of $500,000.
But
if you
Don
gave me
King,
$50 million,
like Don King would only rob you of $500,000.
Who said you?
It's so easy. I feel like I'm Don King's publicist, but it's so easy to blame things on Don King. All right, it's Don King that robbed me. It's not that I have 100 cars. It's not that I got 50 hoes. It's Don King.
50 what?
You're a black comic.
50 garden tools.
Why are all the black comics so upset about BET and then the way they were treated on BET? You don't see them saying,
"Oh, Bill, it's not a fair." Look, let's agree to two things. One is there are very few black-owned businesses, good, bad, or otherwise. That's true. Hold on, let me just make the other point. The other point is because of that, there's going to be a lot more attention. Period. Nobody ever turns around and says, the president of Shearson Lehman was just indicted on so-and-so, and it's the white-owned business and so on.
Of course they do.
Yeah, no, but nobody makes a point of the race part of it. It's just sort of assumed. Come on.
Michael Milken goes to jail.
They don't say the white guy robbed.
That's correct. Hold on. I'm not upholding Milken or anybody else. If you get caught, you do the time. There are good guys and bad guys. The unfair, it's not a fair plane because there are good guys and bad guys both sides, okay? Any side. The point being, however, is because there's very few black-owned businesses, there's a lot of attention.
I don't think it's so much black and white in the music business. It's young and old. Because the older guys is looking at it where they start this game first, they're gonna give you the same messed up deal you always have, and they're gonna continue to do that.
Well,
and the young guys looking at it, we trying to get in this business. We from the ghetto, we off the block, we want to have us, want to do what we do. So you can't turn around and say it's black and white, but when it's some people that think white people eyes is colder than black people eyes.
Yeah,
but it is slave mentality.
But as far as that thing is concerned, it feeds off of the notion.
like your show. You can have a show, you can say what you want to say, and you hear. City Hall have a show. The first time he had a Farrakhan on there, he was out of there because I can say because you white, he's black. It's a difference.
There's a lot of different things that come into play.
Arsenio because he had Farrakhan on.
I think he was probably going to get canceled anyway. But I'll say this.
He was out of there.
Look, but I'll say this. Having been in the recording industry, look, you can get robbed by anybody. Okay, the recording industry in and of itself is a bad thing. I mean, you hear legends about Suge Knight. Suge Knight did this. Suge Knight did that. I may not have a problem with certain things that he did. I mean, I heard Vanilla Ice. I don't have a problem with that over the last. I don't have a problem with that at all.
I don't have a problem with that either.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
If I could hold it, brother, I would too.
Would that I could.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is this: no one created these industries, be it the recording industry, the boxing promotion industry. I mean, you know that you've done shows and stuff for years. It's a sleazy thing.
I was just going to say one thing in defense of the record industry. It is not a terrible business. It's a great business. Here's why. Good, bad, or otherwise, they give you a ton of money, a truckload of money. You never have to give it back. It's called an advance, non-recoupable against, I don't care how many records you sell or don't sell. There is no other business on the face of the planet that does that.
They get creative on you. They get creative on you.
That's true.
They get creative on you and charge you for things you should never
be charged. For to break it down.
Also, what you got to understand is what's a thing called distributors. That's who put all your CDs, all your tapes, all your stuff. You gotta have your distributors, and the distributors used to be 7. Now it's like down to 4. So before you start picking on record labels and saying what the record labels doing, you gotta understand what the distributors doing. It's about distributing the music, putting it in the stores. If you don't have that, what do you have?
It's true.
That's
from a record label's point of view.
If the record companies are so great, why are there so many lawsuits? There are people suing you, right?
Absolutely.
No, isn't Snoop?
Everyone's suing everybody.
Well, one of the things you got, some of the guys is what you got to be educated. If you don't know how to read and write, educate is the key. Even if the kids are listening, you got to know how to read. If somebody give you a contract, read it. Just don't, comprehend what you sign it. That's the most important thing. But see, a lot of guys think if you give them $10, they think it's a free $10. They want to go and get, the women want to get liposuction, nose jobs, ribs taken out, titties put in, butts put in, you know. Then they want to turn around and say, that costs $100,000. Why should I pay for that? Because it's you. You wanted that. The record company didn't want that. You wanted that. You wanted big boobs all your life, so you get.
But by the same time,
at the same time, you know, don't blame it on once you get cold. Don't blame it on the record company. See, one thing about it is you got your choice. Either you want the fame or you want the fortune. Some people just want to be famous. They just want to do a video. They just want to dance. They just want to sing. They just want to rap. You know, if you want to be on the business side of it, you could be 75 years old.
But that's
I'm
fine.
still gonna have
That's
a record out there.
But by the same token, the record company will also tell you that you have to pay for the packaging of the record. You have to pay for all these other mechanical costs of the record that have nothing to do with the blood, sweat, and tears of making the record. And that part of it isn't fair. I understand what you're saying, but by the same token, it doesn't work.
It depends on what record company it is.
That's true too.
Every record company not the same. You know, one thing you gotta understand is this. I started off from nowhere. I didn't start off on third base and thought I hit a triple. A lot of guys was born rich. So, you know, in my situation, I'm from Compton, so I had to get to the ballpark to play.
And I'm like you. I was born in Israel and couldn't speak your language.
Exactly.
And
so
I had to learn
got a lot
at 9 years of age. You're
Right.
right.
Everybody wasn't born rich.
Cheating other people or continuing a slave mentality and making other people your slaves.
It's the slave mentality. Y'all brothers here, right?
What happened?
I said slave mentality. They brothers here. We next to come.
I know.
Now we here. Now we want to play the game.
Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, they're always talking about the exploitation of the man. I'd like to hold a press conference and talk about the exploitation.
When you're trying to judge them harshly, then you judge their white
I think it's unfair because it didn't begin with Don King, Barry Gordon,
but maybe
Bob
it got
Johnson.
worse.
Think about it's absolutely.
You don't think John
think
King?
About Little Richard and the problems of R&B artists from the 40s and the 50s. I mean, they were cheated. What you have when people started their careers?
They were legally cheated.
They were, and like today they're still legally cheated, but they have unequal bargaining positions.
No, you're right. Listen, there is such a thing as legality, and then there's morals and ethics. Unfortunately,
but you're talking about
morals and ethics are not entirely the same thing. So everybody has to do their own due diligence. Unfortunately, the more educated are going to have an advantage.
I ain't gonna lie, this some good shit, huh?
Somebody who's uneducated, and if I want you to sign over the show right now, where I can own all the masters, there's nothing wrong with that, Bill. You should be able to do that, and I should be able to own everything. And
I'm sure before the night's over, you will.
No, but
I mean,
if you sign that,
it's called show business.
Right.
Everybody knows the show part, but people need to learn the business part.
God help us if you two ever got together.
No, that's true. And one thing I will say about the people, the CEOs like a Suge Knight or like a Master P, people such as that, I'll give them a little bit even more credit.
I don't do no dancing and I don't do no rapping.
Right, you made right.
I want you to put me in that category.
Right.
That nigga Suge.
I'll give them a little bit more credit than maybe their white counterparts in terms of, because of their street credibility, they can at least reach into the street and pluck somebody out. Like you said, you gotta do a whole lot till you even get to the dance. You guys like Suge, be it Master P, be it the Cash Money crew, they do their thing. And at least they reach back. They can pluck somebody up. What they do after that is another thing.
What's so good about hip hop for rap music? You got to understand this. It's an opportunity to give more jobs. If you get one rapper, he gonna go get 5 of his homeboys and get them jobs. 5 of his homeboys gonna get 3 of his little homeboys jobs. Before you know it, you got 10 jobs. Regardless if it's security, regardless of being a rollie, regardless of just hanging out with them, at least you giving out
that's
jobs.
What the Republicans call trickle-down economics. We keep all the money, and what we drop, the little crumbs we drop, you can have.
But I have a question.
When the Republicans do it, I'm going to get them.
But at the same time, it's an art also.
I'm curious.
I got to make some money in my.
Suge and I were talking just,
I know.
No, nothing like that. Just the basic idea that no matter what we're talking about, the guy that has the advantage is the guy that's well educated. So record companies and artists who take the time to realize it's more than show, there's a word business that comes afterwards. Right. It's not just a phrase. The more due diligence you do, the fairer shake you're going to get.
Can I ask a question? I have a question. I don't interrupt. I'm curious. Suge, I want to ask you a question. I know with Death Row Records, now it's the Row Records. Everybody's interested in what you're going to do next. People want to know who you're going to sign. I have a suggestion. No, I suggest your next rap sensation. Your next rap sensation could be ex-President Bill Clinton.
You know, I like
Yes.
I like Bill. You know, Bill and that pimping.
No, he has all the qualifications.
One thing about Bill, we got two things in common. You know, we both like cigars. I love smoking cigars. And we do that other little thing that
The thing is, we know we smoke weed.
Me and you, or you and Bill?
No, me and you. Me and you, but I don't get out like that. It's cool, but you know.
No, I always feel the Clinton had all the qualifications. We know he smokes weed.
This is Suge Knight.
He loves skanky white women on the side, right? We know that, right? If he wants to move up to Harlem, he's always in trouble with the law, right? He's prepackaged. He can be the old dirty white bastard.
Bill is our first black president. All right.
Sign him, Suge, before it's too late.
I know what your other artists were like. I know what you used to do. And I've asked this question before on the show. What happened to the old happy hip hop? You know, the throw your arms in the air. What did that mean?
They still throw their arms in the air. They just tell them throw them up, raise them up with a gun.
Yeah.
It's still
You know what? I don't buy.
How did Kid and Play get to be assault and battery? Where did that? I mean.
You know what? I don't necessarily agree with. I think that even in time. No, wait. Listen. This is what I'm saying. I think that in certain times, just like other forms of music evolves. Certain things dominated at a certain time. If you're talking about the early to mid '90s, gangster rap ruled. It dominated. But even within that, one of the biggest records of that time was Whoop There It Is. If you look at all the acts that are at the top of the charts right now, look at them. Well, no, right now, but not. Look who's on the top of the charts right now. Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo, Nelly, Missy. Puffy ain't hard. We know that, right? All right. So
Dang.
Well, you know, gangster rap been in prison for about 5 years. You know, but now it's a different era. I think there's nothing wrong with gangster rap because on the simple fact that the guys are telling about what's going on in the ghetto. You see, a lot of these vets who used to be gangster rappers can't go to the ghetto anymore. You got guys you're talking about Compton haven't been in Compton in 12 years, so naturally it's gonna be watered down a little bit. But the 18-year-olds, these kids who still in the ghetto, they still hardcore. They're not trying to be hardcore. They're talking about what they see, what they saw, and what they've done. If you want to change the music, you got to change the environment.
Neil Diamond's at the Forum in a couple of weeks. We're all there.
Yeah, what's our song?
You're down.
What's our song?
What do you mean, what's our song?
No, the song, Gone Too Soon.
Oh, right. I played Neil Diamond.
You know,
That's gay.
We've been talking for the longest time about black music, which is now hip hop and so on and so forth. This is white bought music. The people that are making all these records are white boys named Sven from Ohio. Okay, so if anybody has any problems,
it was always thus.
It was always thus. So wait,
I'm going to cut you off, but I'm cutting you off. But one of the things is this: if you take, let's say you take a record label like Interscope. If you take a black-owned company talking about gangster rap, talking about violence, talking about what's going on, they have a problem with that. I get sued, not to pay money to let my guys have freedom of speech. If you get a white rapper and he's in his own Interscope, because Interscope owns him, he can say whatever he wants to. He can talk about raping little kids, killing little babies. There's no problem. So it's not so much about the culture of it. It's about money. It's business.
But Bill, to answer your question,
you do some business in my
Man, that was heavy.
They didn't like that shit he was talking.
The nigga was speaking that real on that motherfucker. Hold on.
Suge Knight for our second part of a two-part interview. Originally, we planned on doing one show, but then Suge said, I ain't done yet. And then I said, okay, we'll do two shows.
You said what?
Shit. Kid damn near called Puffy sweet.
No, he did. He did disrespect the fuck out of Puffy. But nah, I wanted to show that because I was just like, bro, Suge was really breaking all this shit down, bro. Like,
oh yeah, real game.
Like how it go with the business. I can't say how he did business with his artists. I wasn't in the business. I don't know the contracts, nigga. I wouldn't know the first thing about reading the contract that a nigga signing and everything like that. I would just advise if you are going to sign a contract, you get a lawyer to read over it and make sure it's a lawyer that's not in conflict or a lawyer that, you know what I'm saying, in-house. But that, conflict of interest, you know what I'm saying? Don't use the same lawyers, but a lot of the times now, you got niggas just getting whatever lawyer is available. They just going off of trust. And you got to understand, bro, this business is a win for you when you hot. And that's one thing Suge Knight said. Like, when you hot is when the music business is fucking with you. But when you ain't hot no more, it's kind of like, all right, nigga, I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't making it.
You ain't making that much money no more. Your shit ain't selling as much. So then it's like, okay, then you looking at like, damn, where all the money at now? Where the love at? Damn, we ain't hot no more. They ain't gonna be moving for you. The record label ain't gonna move around for you no more. That's when you gotta start having your shit together and be saving your money and be making other plans and investing in shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Suge Knight doing his thing. Nah, Suge Knight, he doing a lot of time, but he ain't doing life.
Yeah, he just spoke some real nigga shit there. And what I like about it is like I don't have too much to say about what they went through young and doing this, but I do know that he was a big part in like LA music and as far as records and shit go. And he done signed his fair share, and he done been in the fair share of them offices with the Eazy-E's and them boys. So I think his knowledge of shit was just shown right there to a lot of people that probably didn't know he has that, and I've never seen that. So I didn't know he had that type of. I knew he had game because you've made it this long, but I didn't know he had that type of game, and that was well respected. So yeah,
I had posted that shit on my little blog, little page the other day. I just posted it like I be posting shit like that because when I see some game being given or I see some little motivation, I try to push that out there as much as possible because I don't really want to be a full-fledged Instagram blogger.
And that's why I fuck with you.
Like it just ain't my thing. You know, I know it's a bag though. It's a lot of money in that shit, bro. The more followers you get, the more money you can make. You know what I'm saying?
Our money ain't good money, man.
But I'm just saying like the shade rooms, them big popping motherfuckers, bro, they getting a bag off that shit, bro. That's nigga, if you got 1 million Instagram followers, man, like you could charge a nigga thousands of dollars a post. Them niggas charge niggas $1,000 a post, man. Them record labels paying for that shit. Companies paying for that shit. Like the bigger your following, the bigger your clout. And it's fucked up that it's like that because you can do a bunch of fuck ass shit, right? Mm-hmm. But once your clout is up, people don't give a fuck. Like they people got respect for niggas, and no matter what, like as long as your clout high, it's like especially now in the world we live in, people get more and more accepted, man. When it's about clout, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I and that's what I was saying earlier. Like I had to realize that like this a business, man, and in the business, and when it comes to business, I'm gonna stay down and do me. I ain't saying I'm finna switch up, but
the shade room. Listen, bro. I was in high school when the shade room first started popping. Trust me, I know the rise and the fall of the shade room, and I know females want to act like they run everything. When shade room wasn't bootsy at first, niggas was on it too, and we all was tuning in, bro. But then they started doing hella hoe shit and hella industry shit, and so niggas start riding with it. But females too in love with looking at themselves and being followers and stupid shit.
Yeah, I think shade room became so much relationship and mess drama. It was like okay. It just all that shit got to a point like all them blogs, and I'm not knocking them do what y'all do. It just became to the point like I could clearly tell by these posts that this is female ran.
And this ain't for our culture. And that's what took me for more than anything. It's not for my culture.
Oh yeah, that's not a hip hop platform for sure.
Yeah, y'all not for my people. Whatever y'all for, and I'll let y'all have that because whoever like it. But I know that you not for nothing I'm about or nothing that mine is about. So I'm gonna take it elsewhere.
Dang, it costs $800 to get posted on Say Cheese now. You sure? I know last year it was like $400. I can't remember though. I can't discuss Say Cheese prices because I don't know. I know the prices did go up on them posts. That's why I was shocked when I first know. I didn't know that that a lot of them. I knew Say Cheese was expensive, like, and it should be like, because that's a big platform, bro. But I didn't know a lot of these other platforms was charging that much to get posted. And I was like, damn, it's that much? Like, but I get it though, shit. It makes sense because at first I didn't really know the game like that. You know what I'm saying? But now I get it where like, man, once a nigga done put their work in, got their platform up enough, man, if you want to get posted on the platform, you got to pay for that.
Yeah, bro, it's the impact of being seen now. It's so heavy. Like you just being seen on that could get you upwards of hella just fast. So it's worth it for sure. I just feel like someone being able to charge me for someone to look at me, I wouldn't do it, but I respect you for doing it for sure because that's easy.
Yeah, shit, I can't knock it. Shit, Say Cheese been in this gear. Oh, that's an OG platform from this Instagram shit.
I've been watching him a long time too. No,
Yeah,
I've been, yeah.
Say Cheese an OG from the
In the big
Instagram
type
content.
shit, yeah.
And in this era of media, of hip hop and urban media, Say Cheese is top tier from this era. Undeniable. So, him, academics, all these other platforms. But see, Say Cheese is one that the streets can reach out. Hell yeah, Say Cheese worth that 800, man. If you got that 800, you need to drop that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get you some too. It's gonna get you.
Even if you don't take off of it, even if you don't take off, do it again, man. It's multiple blogs to get tapped into though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Rap House, Thizzler, all of them is, you feel me?
Yeah. See, I don't really just want to be like a straight post blog. You feel me?
You shouldn't. You doing better, bro. You making.
Well, see, I ain't got to do that shit. I'm blessed right now. I'm in a good position. You know what I'm saying? But business, your nigga don't know the future. But like business is gonna be business. I'm gonna have to do some type of business on this shit. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just grinding, building the name up. I'm trying to keep this shit as organic as possible for as long as I can. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because like I said, I didn't really know the game at first all the way. I didn't know why niggas was hitting niggas. When I would hear price, I'm like, damn, it costs that much to get posted. Like, but I didn't really understand because I was just kind of getting started and growing. But now I get it more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's a reason why. And then shit, for me, I just always been like, man, I'm gonna try to make a fair price for people to be able to be able to spend, so everybody can, when niggas who serious can spend their money. But at the same time, it's like when you ain't charging a lot of money, niggas don't value your shit.
Yeah.
Like if I tell niggas right now I'm doing $100 interviews, niggas ain't gonna value that. They gonna look over, they still ain't gonna want to come spend that $100. Yeah, or if you charging $100, if I was telling niggas right now I'm doing $100 interviews, bro, if I tell niggas that, guess what? Niggas is not gonna come spend that $100, or the niggas that is gonna spend that $100 is gonna be them rappers who just getting started and don't even know if they gonna rap for real. They just looking for a quick opportunity to make it look like they doing something.
True.
So you can't knock a nigga on their business plays, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. So I'm understanding this game more and more now. You know what I'm saying? A business is business. Everybody got the price they feel like. What's their price? They got bills. They got a lifestyle. Shit, you can pay it or fuck it with somebody that's gonna pay it for one of these popping platforms. So I salute a lot of these niggas for grinding and building these brands up, because you got to stay down. I've been in this shit 3.5 years consistently.
Man.
If we like just doing media, trying to build a brand, like it took, like where I'm at today, it took me 3.5 years to get here.
Yeah, I think I'm like 1.5 years maybe now.
Yeah, I've been doing this shit 3.5 years, bro.
Okay,
and
doing that shit, bro.
And shit, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, hey, this is something though. You feel me?
Yeah, it's something, but it's a slow, it's a marathon. You feel me?
Hey, but you in it though.
But I'm grinding as hard as I can with this shit though, because hey, this is what I want to do. So I'm all in, man. Like I done found out I'm trying to get money doing what I love to do. I fuck with rap. Like I fuck with rap, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Bro, you win, bro. You got a nigga like me on it, bro. Like I come and listen, I watch, I like, bro. You got a nigga that real. And that's what's different, bro. Is once they lose the real people, you find out how they value wasn't nothing, bro. You got real people coming and staying, bro. So once more people start catching on to what real niggas is doing right now, then you gonna be the next trend, bro. You just gonna have to hold it once you catch that wave. That's the wave.
Yeah, we ain't gonna switch up. That's one thing I can't do. I can't switch up. And there's two things I ain't gonna do, bro. I ain't gonna switch up and I ain't gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna switch up and a nigga ain't gonna quit. That's the main two things I'm against, like switching up and quitting, bro. Now, I always tell people, this is a hip-hop platform. I will have to get indulged into some bullshit at some point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's natural.
That's natural. I'm gonna have to ask a controversial question. I'm gonna have to do some very controversial interviews, but it ain't gonna never be no just demoralizing shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, just out of pocket ass shit. Yeah.
Super out of pocket where niggas gotta look at me sideways. Like, hell no, I just can't do that.
At least hold your respect for yourself for us to see is all we be asking from people.
And I think too, bro, you can talk about controversial shit, but it's like a way you gotta do it. Like, okay, like say, like for instance, right? Kodak Black just had that interview, and I had Kodak Black in the title because I was gonna speak on him, like, you know, the things that he was going through mentally. And I don't want to just come out and put any type of drug usage on Kodak Black, but he's been rapping about doing certain type of drugs. You feel me?
Yeah, and the album fire. So I'm
he's been rapping. That nigga said he's smoking meth now.
Yeah, he said they put me on that meth and I liked it.
Yeah, they gave me a demo of that meth and I liked it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, really? Yeah. And you know, the rap game, we didn't really talk about that a lot. We talked about it on our platform, but on the podcast, but the rap game didn't really speak on Kodak Black doing meth. And I don't even know if he's smoking it. He might be snorting it. Might be just buying it in the pill. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Florida dudes move different, so we really don't know.
Well, you know, I hear like that's a penitentiary thing too. Like niggas in the pen be doing all type of shit.
Anything they get their hands on.
Yeah, they do meth and shit. I hear niggas in the pen do ice. I always knew niggas smoked weed and did coke and heroin in prison, but you know, that's just a thing in our culture, bro. With meth, we know meth is a you know, Gunplay's always been open about his cocaine usage and drug usage, and different rappers are open. You know, Mozzie has been open about his addictions to cocaine.
It's a lot of people in LA doing meth now too, though, like artists and people at these parties, and it's actually pretty sad. It's again,
That's not a cool drug. I don't think drugs are cool, period.
Really,
but meth, like at this point, bro, you can't be doing meth, man. Like
you know that's not cool. Yeah,
that shit is going to destroy you, bro, very quickly.
And it's gonna give you obvious answers too. Like this is the problem.
Like this shit is fucking up your teeth. Like, you know, smoking weed is a plant, bro. That's a tree. It come from the earth. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But popping these pills that's pressed up in these labs, you know, all these other things that's going on, bro. They cutting this shit with all type of shit, man. Our people gotta weed they way off this shit, bro. Especially if you a motherfucking like figure in this shit, bro. You a boss, you a factor out here, bro. Man, you can't, huh?
Yeah, you hold some weight or something.
Like Kodak, man. You Kodak a motherfucking young king out here, bro.
Oh, he's
man, I don't want to see Kodak in no interview drugged out, man. Sounded like he tweaking, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on, dog? Like, I don't know if y'all watched the latest interview, and I'm just like, bro, why are you talking like that, bro? Like, and people kind of took it as like, oh, that's his act, but bro, I've heard Kodak talk before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can hear him. He's not sounding like him.
He ain't been moving like himself, bro. Nigga don't want that for yak, bro. Like this nigga young, nigga, you great, nigga. Mm-hmm. Kodak is musically great, bro. Like, nigga, you got
difference. Yeah, he's different.
You say what?
Yo, he's different. He's different for sure.
Kodak, nigga. You ain't but 23 years old with a catalog like that, man.
Hey, man. His catalog nasty too. People
come on, bro. Listen to Kodak catalog at 23, bro. Come on, man. And he got deep songs too, bro. Just like B-side songs that wasn't even hits.
And he talked that shit too.
He talked that shit, bro. Like, and it's like, bro, come on, dog. Like, what's up, Yak, man? We can't have you going out like this, bro.
Bro, that Too Boosty song, bro, that's that shit.
What?
That Too Boosty, he just put out that little mixtape. That Too Boosty, that's my shit right
there. My cousin, when Kodak dropped I was always on him. I was always on Kodak. I always thought he had talent. Trill Will, that's what we talking about. How he been sounding lately, but most definitely in that sounding and moving. But I've always fucked with Yak since he first came out. Yeah. But when he dropped that My Cousin, something about that bitch just hit me like, ugh. That's how you coming, nigga? When My Cousin came out, I said, damn, you talking like that, nigga? Man. That nigga was talking some shit, nigga. I was like, okay, yeah, you one of them now, nigga. I see. And he was already that though. That's what's crazy.
Already fire, like he was with.
He was already killing, bro. But when I heard my cousin, because my cousin wasn't a hit single, it wasn't like a promoted single. It was just like a little drop to like the mixtape apps and shit like that. And I was like, damn.
Like with Lonely and all them, but because I was listening back then, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, he's still dropping that type of shit to this day. Even the song, the Versatile 3, when he talking about doing meth, bro, you talking that shit on there, bro, but you can't be promoting meth, bro. That's not cool.
Exactly. That's not something I like to hear from him.
That ain't it. So what?
Like, and it's fucked up because like I feel like Kodak, I ain't got one Kodak project where I can't play that whole project through. And there might be one or two that might just be off, but it still was fire. And I feel like to me, that's the only young artist I can do that. Like Baby got some hits in there, Young Boy got some hits here and there. But if I want to straight listen to your albums, I could put on Kodak and I could feel some real nigga shit and know that it's not, these youngins ain't all the way fucked up.
Yeah.
It give me a little bit of, it's still here.
He got like an old soul, bro.
Yeah, man.
He really got like that old soul when he rap, bro. Like he got that shit. It's like an old soul. Like, you know, he then came up with an old soul, but it's like, it's crazy because sometimes you will see him when he looking right, he talking, he sober, that nigga, he giving you that, yeah, nigga, I came up under some OGs type vibe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then sometimes he get to go in there and it's like, oh man, I want to act like I'm 16 right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You want to get rowdy. And Florida boys different.
Yeah, bro. But I ain't here to tear Yak down, man. I want to see Yak win. I seen he deleted his Instagram. I mean, he took all his Instagram posts down. That nigga going through it, bro. He tweeted out some crazy shit. He tweeted out some real crazy shit, bro, and was like, man, I damn near on some suicidal shit, bro.
Oh man, nah, they playing.
He sounded like he on some suicidal shit, bro. I was like, damn, Yak, what the fuck going on, bro? And then he said, man, I just don't feel loved and da-da-da-da. I was like, damn. And then it's crazy because he recently went online and tweeted out he wanted Jack Boy to come give him a hug. Like, man, come give me a hug, bro. And then I guess when Jack Boy didn't like jump to it and Jack Boy laughed at him on that interview, that nigga went back to, oh man, fuck that nigga then. Like, he went in the interview with academics and was like, yeah, man, that little fuck nigga said this and that, or they talking about when I was locked up. I'm like, bro, we don't need this, bro. Like, man, that sniper gang shit supposed to be together running this shit like kings right now, bro.
Now, they were supposed to be locked in on top. This is nasty. And it's sad because, like, in this album, he called out Carisha. He liking everything about Carisha. And then he be saying this shit in his songs. And I'm like, if y'all ever really fucked with that nigga, he crying for help in his songs, bro. Y'all better go check on that little nigga. And if he really saying they not, then he really hurt, bro. And it's mad because them drugs getting you there. But your people can't even come save you from yourself. Some fucked up shit sometimes.
Because you got niggas around, you got certain people that's around you who really like care about you. And then, you know what I'm saying? But your ego, like as men, especially black men, we got egos out this world, bro.
And be fragile with it too.
We got egos out this world. We damn sure ain't trying to ever look like we took a loss.
Yep.
We ain't never trying to look like we took a loss, nigga. We hate to motherfucking lose, like. So it's kind of like, fuck that, nigga. I can't get past this shit, bro. And it's fucked up, man, because a nigga want to see Kodak win. Nigga want to see Jack Boy win. Nigga want to see all these young niggas win. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody can't be that nigga that's making millions of dollars, bro. Everybody can't be that nigga that's driving a Phantom, but I feel like a lot of niggas can eat, bro. Or just have an opportunity to take care of their family. Anything better than a nigga doing what you love to do, even if you making music, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how niggas tell you, bro. Even if you only getting, nigga, $10,000, and that ain't only to me, because that's a lot of money. I know you got to bust the money down and shit like that, but if you a nigga getting $10,000 a show, bro, you doing good, bro.
That's some nice money.
That's good money. I mean, I know you probably got to lose like 3,000 of it off top. You know what I'm saying?
That's still 7,500 to
It's
play
still,
with.
you know, 35. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 3,000, 3,500. You might only take home 65 or 7, but it's like, fuck it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that's better, nigga. That's better than what you could be doing, risking your life to get money or risking you risking your life when you're a rapper, but you know what I'm saying? Out here in the streets trying to make some shit shake. So that's how I want niggas to understand, bro. Like, don't get lost in the sauce, bro. Don't get lost on this Instagram trying to live your life and compete with niggas and compete with these people with what they got, bro. You can't do that shit, bro. Like you gonna fuck yourself off, bro. Like you gonna fuck yourself off. Like, don't look at other people's success and think you gotta match their success, bro. Find your own success.
Cause you're not living in they perspective.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know if they really successful like that, bro. Like, you don't know if these people really successful. You don't know if they really happy, bro. You don't know if because if you ain't happy, then you ain't successful. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to make it look good, but are they really happy, bro? That's what real success is, my nigga. Like, you able to put a smile on your face, my nigga. Like, you able to have a back, like, you better take care of your responsibilities and do all that type of shit. Like, that's really what success is, nigga.
Yep.
A lot of people is thinking success is just, oh, I got money, I got cars, I got jewelry, I got this, I got that, I'm fucking hoes, but is you complete as a person? If you ain't complete, then nigga, you ain't doing that. And you ain't gonna never be complete if you trying to mock your life after somebody else, bro.
It's never yours.
If you trying to look for and like I say, bro, don't do that shit. Don't dwell on trying to look at another nigga life and compare your life to his, or man, they got this, they got that. If you gotta log off social media, cause if you gotta log off your social media because you getting too caught up in what everybody else got going on and you ain't worried about like pushing yourself and making yourself better, then you gotta log off that hoe for a little bit, bro. Cause social media get you caught up, dog. A lot of niggas is broke and fucked up because they chasing like social media and shit, bro.
And it's sad, man. It's sad.
A lot of people got a lot of bread in these last 2 years, bro, and they blew it. They blew it behind trying to keep up, bro. And it's like, bro, get the money first. Get the money. Get the success. Get stable. I feel like, you know, especially in the rap game, as a rapper, nigga, you gotta invest in your fashion. That's just what it is. You gotta have your drip on point. But if you're not a Dior every time you pop out, nigga, that's cool, bro. You don't gotta be that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you get there. It's a lot of niggas, bro. These niggas having nigga $5,000 outfits on, bro, and you ain't got 2,000 in your pocket right now, but you done spent 5,000 on this outfit. Nigga might have 7,000 and be like, fuck it, nigga, I'm finna go spend nigga 1,300 on the shoes, 400 on the shirt. Then I'm gonna go buy these $1,000 jeans, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm 23, I'm $3,500 outfit on, but I know I only got 6,000 to my name. But I'll figure it out later. Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Budget that shit out, stretch that shit out. You might not be able to get a designer shirt this video. Go get you a fitted black tee. You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta
Go get you a clean cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make that shit look like something, bro. I always understand the clothes and the fashion gonna make the people look at you longer, but it's all about the music at the end of the day. The music gotta be good, bro. The music gotta be good, and always remember the drip is in you, not on you.
Exactly, because when we started, we didn't have drip. Their art, nigga, they wasn't in the craziest drip because they wouldn't let us buy it. We gotta remember what we were before all this new shit in there. That's why I was mad when Shorty got me off the Instagram because I was popping. So it's not cool for me just like let it go like that. I was really popping, but at the end of the day, I never needed this to be popping. This was popping because I'm really popping. So it got to a point where I get on Instagram and shit and see what's going on, but it ain't even like a social network no more. I have to burp, my bad. It's not like it's not about what it used to be about. Now it's just hella these random white and mixed bitches trying to look black and act black and talk like we talk in the streets and move like this, but they trying to do it for clicks. They trying to do it for this video to trend. They doing it for shit like this, and it's just different.
Well, not like I say though, and you right, bro, you right. But Marcus feels like I'm saying, you gonna have to put some money into your image. I ain't saying coming out here hug dot. If you rapping about designer in your music, of course you're gonna have to have designer on. And I feel like you need to pop out with some type of little dope clothing for sure. For sure, you gotta pop out with some dope type of clothing. That's no doubt. But all I'm saying is, don't get yourself like you don't have to go blow it all on clothing. Like some of these niggas trying to get the most expensive shit, bro. And it's like, bro, you can't look at that for validation, dog. You can't.
Yeah.
And that's what I mimic myself and my grind off of, bro. I ain't basing my grind off the views. I ain't basing my grind off the how many people is of course we all want views, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like everybody want views because that's money. Everybody want to get money, but I'm not letting that dictate where I'm at in life, bro. Like I'm not finna go around no niggas and feel like they better than me just because they driving better cars or they got having more designer clothes or a nigga got a Rolex watch on, so he's worth more than me or he's more valuable than me as a nigga. Like hell nah.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's out.
I mean, like I say, if you can afford that shit though, or base, like, man, if you can afford it, bro, get your motherfucking shine on. I ain't never finna be that nigga that's gonna tell you not to get your motherfucking shine on, nigga. You been grinding, you been risking yourself, risking your freedom, shining, get your motherfucking shine on. Do what make you happy. Just make sure you doing it for yourself. Make sure you doing it because that's what you really want to do. Make sure, hey man, when I put these clothes on, I feel good about myself, bro. Like I'm happy. Like these clothes ain't making me, I'm making the clothes. You feel me?
100%.
Like I'm making the clothes, but the clothes is helping my confidence and I feel good. Cause I'll be honest with you, of course, hoes is attracted to designer clothes, but bro, these hoes don't be giving a fuck. Hoes be fucking niggas that wear Air Force Ones all the way down to niggas that wear Vans, fam.
Hoes fuck anybody. And
these hoes is gonna fuck, bro. Some hoes is looking at like, okay, do that nigga got do that nigga got on the latest designer kicks? Or do he got the rollie on? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you don't want a lame chick. And some niggas gals, because of they nigga, they are updated. And I'm not trying to judge them. Some niggas, ladies are updated to what the latest watch is. The millimeters of the watch, the style of the watch, the brand of the watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't keep up with that. Like, to the T. I know what the watches are. I know the designs. I know the names. But I don't want a girl who knows all of that, dog.
Yeah.
I don't want a girl who's into the latest motherfucking expensive purse. Now, if she know how to grind and get that shit on her own and she buying that shit, that's cool. And I'm not trying to say, ain't nothing wrong with buying your girl nice shit, bro. Buy your girl dope shit. You got a down bitch, man, you should spoil her, bro. Facts. But I just don't want women. I don't want to deal with women who's searching for that, bro. Face value shit, bro. Because it ain't worth the fuck, dog. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I like nice shit too. It's designer shoes I look at. I'm like, man, them hoes cool. But I'm not finna go buy them hoes. Like,
I would never, man, that shit.
And I got the money to go buy them. Really, got the money.
I got the money for too much other shit to buy that.
But I'm like, nah, I'm just not on that right now. It just ain't what I'm on. But they dope though. They lit. They popping.
I don't know why they lit, and I don't know why they popping, and that's my problem. I think I'm just not as awoke to shit as everybody else because when I see these new Kanyes, they look weird to me.
I fuck with the Yeezys though because they cool priced and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. I like J's. I feel like they're cool, they're classic looking. I don't want to spend no more than $300 for my shoes. So if I can get me a cool pair of J's, I'm kicking it. All that other
you got some new J's on you in the dough.
yeah, everybody else foreign shit. I'm not with that. I never will.
It's really about how you put the whole fit together now.
Yeah.
Now the Dior's hard. Them Dior's the truth for sure.
I'm not buying those. I'm not buying those.
I like the Dior shoes, not them checkerboard kind. I'm not really a fan of those for real. I ain't really a fan of them Dior ones. I like the other kind, the fat kind of Dior's. Them hoes look liver to me. I'm not really into the ones with the checkerboard all over them or whatever. But I like the other kind. Then my partner had bought these other Dior's. I thought them hoes was pretty dope. But man, that shoe game is so crazy because it's certain shoes that was super hot like last year, but they really ain't, or the year before, but now they kind of like outdid.
Balenciagas.
Which ones?
The Balenciagas with the little float at the bottom where everybody used to wear it first. Yeah, them fell out fast.
Bro, you know, I bought like 5 pair of Balenciagas in like 2015. I bought like 3 pair of Balenciagas, and I bought some gray ones, some red ones, some black ones, and some light gray ones. And then I bought like 2 or 3 other pair of designer shoes, bro. And nigga, none of them, and them hoes just like after I wore them a couple times, it was like, oh, these hoes are done now. Vans ain't at the bottom. I was just using Vans as an example. Vans is not at the bottom. Vans ain't at the bottom. I was just using Vans. Like Vans, a bitch will fuck you if you a player nigga and you straight and you got game and the whole feeling you, or a bitch just find you attractive. You can have some Vans on, or you can have on some White Forces, or you can have on some Air Max.
Getting fucked in Vans out here. The flyest lame niggas getting fucked in Vans out here.
Yeah, man.
Some Vans, some expensive ass jackets, some grungy ass fucking cut up pants, and some fucking piercings and shit and tattoos, and they getting pussy.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's all about your lane, man.
Yeah.
Hoes fucking niggas off of personality too. Now it's got some bitches. Don't get me wrong. Having that money, having high end shit on, that's gonna always make a bitch fuck with you quicker, bro. We not gonna play dumb with you. You a nigga with a bust dime anything home, bust dime chain, having a bag, nigga your Instagram popping and lit. Hoe gonna fuck you. But just because you don't have that means you excluded from getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't have that mean like, okay, you can't get no pussy. You might have to be in the right spot, right time, right place. You might have to drop game on the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I have to play the role one day.
You just gotta get it how you live, bro. You just never know. Long as you ain't taking nothing from a woman, you cool, bro. You cool. Just never take nothing from a woman. But I tell y'all one thing, bro, and I said this on Real Life Productions, man. Never any bitch you see with a BBL, bro, that is not married and single or seems single. She got a BBL and she's not married and not single, shoot your shot, bro. Because a bitch is not getting a BBL to get that pussy to one nigga or get attention from one nigga. Right? Do you think a female is getting thousands of dollars and going through trauma, flights and all this shit just to get a pussy to one nigga? Hell nah. She want multiple niggas. She want multiple. Now she might not fuck them all, but she gonna give all these niggas attention.
I stay with my girl because I'm so scared to get at a bitch nowadays. It might be in something else, and I just don't got time.
I feel you.
Just like, man, look, I got one. I know I'm a chilling. Ain't you gonna lie? I'm in LA, bro. I don't like playing this game no more. This shit ain't fun no more.
I fuck with LA though. I like the LA vibe, man. LA got the weather. LA got the vibes, bro. Have you heard of this spot called General Admission? That bitch in Hollywood, North Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't be out there no more. I used to though, but I be out. Well, I'm more in like Commerce and shit, and in Santa Monica and shit for more modeling and shit. But I used to be around Hollywood a lot actually. But I don't go up there no more. It's a little bit out the way.
Yeah, I was fucking around and last time I stayed in Glendale, the time before that I was off Pico in Mid City.
Okay, yeah, I stayed off Pico one time in a little hotel room up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was up there like a couple lights from Lucy's and shit.
Okay, you was around the corner.
You know where that
I stayed by like the Mexican taco truck and the little Italian restaurant by that 7-Eleven. It's in the middle of Pico though. It's like one of the long
I know you. I was over there by that shopping center where that Rouse at.
Yeah.
It's a Lowe's right there too.
Oh, okay.
It's like to the right of that. It's like where it's like you could tell it's like a little Mexican neighborhood.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was up over there. I was over there last time. That's why I stayed at. But I was hanging that time I was over there and I didn't really go nowhere. I didn't go nowhere as far as like hanging out in no bars and shit like that time. Huh?
Ain't really nothing like that to do over there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was some good little food spots and kicking it during the daytime. You know, man, LA, you know, you could just post up outside and be a vibe.
Yeah, it's always something to eat, something to, you feel me? It's always
you can just post up outside and smoke in LA and be straight, like whatever.
Yeah.
Busy intersection, anything. But like that time I was out Pico, and most of the time then we hit Melrose and all that shit. But this was the time I actually went places. I went to General Admission.
Okay.
And then my boy had a concert downtown. So I went there. So that shit was a vibe. And then I tried more food spots. I went to Chef Grizzly. He over there off Crenshaw.
Okay.
He got a little
food. He was out here for sure.
Yeah. No, I was out there this time. And when I went before this though, like I went in 2016 and I was with my kinfolk and shit. And we was hitting the clubs that time. We hit that Playhouse.
Yeah, Playhouse be lit. I be up in there sometimes, you feel me?
Yeah, we went to Playhouse on Friday. Saturday we went to Boosie Bellows, and then Sunday we went to Hyde.
Okay, I've been around Hyde. I know where Hyde's at.
Yeah, we rolled by Hyde this time, nigga. That line was so fucking long, bro. I was like, hell nah.
Yeah, I remember I had to wait in the line like 20 minutes one night, and
this looked like
nigga didn't go in, basically.
They be taxing at that hole too.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't go in. Once I got to finding out what they was really asking, and too many people start coming. And once there's too many names in there, if you're not really a name, they start overtaxing you. And I'm not a name.
Yeah, they hit you for hundreds at that bitch.
Yeah, no.
And it ain't really worth it, dog, to spend hundreds at no dough if you ain't got no section, bro. Like
at all.
I'm a type of nigga, I'll pay, man. Like I ain't gotta have no section to walk in the club. Cause I'm the type of nigga I go by the bar and grab a drink, chill for a little bit, and dip out. That's me. I do that shit in Houston. I'm from this hole. I ain't gotta have no section just to hit the club. Like I know something. I don't knock niggas who move like that though. Like I ain't going to the club unless I got a section. But I'm the type of nigga I go to the club for 30 minutes, hit the bar, grab a drink, chill, dap up, and then dip out and leave. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I used to be like that a lot. Now I really don't go unless I'm like invited to go out to a showing or something. Like one of the housewives or like Beverly Hills ladies, she had one. I got invited to go out there. So me and one of my boys went up there and chilled out. We met some people out there. It was a cool vibe. Yeah. This is a while ago though. But it's a lot out here. And sometimes you feel me, since I work and I be having to pay to live out here bills, I don't get the opportunity to enjoy living out here as much as I want to anymore. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, that like I guess too though. Cause I wasn't really hitting clubs before like the pandemic hit. You feel me?
Right.
Like the hitting the motherfucking like I was hitting more of the day party shit. So that's why I be like, when I hit the day party, I ain't never feel like I needed a section. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause you don't. It be lit.
Like day party shit out here in Houston, like you could just go to the spot and grab a drink. You ain't gotta just had no section. You know, of course you're gonna be litter if you got a section. And then I just be like, whatever, I don't care. I'm one deep in this house. I used to go everywhere one deep. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna go party in the South soon though, for real.
Yeah, Ace Time is going down, bro. If anybody ever come to Houston, come to this motherfucker on a Sunday. Come to this bitch and make sure you here Sunday night. Be able to enjoy your Sunday night in Houston. Don't nothing go down on Monday. But on Sunday, if you on party in Houston, on a Sunday, you ain't partying in Houston, bro.
Pull up on church day. You gonna be all right. I'll fuck with that.
Yeah, like if you come to Houston, you gotta party on Sunday. You gotta have your Sunday open. It's finna get even better because like the weather finna be it's cooling off. Cause like Houston real hot in the summer.
Okay. Oh yeah,
like Houston real hot in the fucking summer. So like Now our humidity leaving. Our weather finna start being like 75. Some nights it's gonna get cold or whatever, but it's still gonna be lit because our shit ain't never just too freezing. And we kind of look forward to them cold ass nights like that, so niggas can get like a little fly and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Little tipsy, go out, fly. You feel me? And a good night on that cold, warm weather. Yeah.
Yeah, like we really like we don't really get a lot of motherfucking good days. But now from October in about 2 more weeks, it's gonna be perfect all the way until like May. Cause we still gonna have days where you don't need no jacket. But you're gonna have some days you're gonna need a hoodie and everything right now. Like some days where it's gonna come like that. Like some days you're gonna need a hoodie, some days you're gonna need a jacket. But it's
you're gonna be smooth.
Yeah, some days you just gonna be good t-shirt, you straight, maybe light windbreaker type shit. But it's coming though. All that shit is all coming. So like I tell niggas, man, it's finna go down in H-time, like for sure. So Sundays, if you ever come to Houston, make sure you in this bitch on a Sunday. So before I tap out, let me just say with top five actually was arrested in LA. I didn't do a story on it. This is one of those things with the dude top five where I wasn't trying to be negative. I spoke on them on here before. And I think this is a thing that is influenced by rap. Like you be saying, I remain unimpressed. It's one of them things where he was heavily, because he not from America. I'm not saying that Canada got blocks and hoods and real gangsters and street niggas too. Canada on all that bullshit too.
Right.
But understand, bro, with Canada, they are moving off the influence of America. Most definitely Chicago. They got a whole drill scene. So Dog was like getting on the internet wanting the clout for being, being a gangster or being a demon, as he would say. I'm watching him on streams with niggas and talking about how much of a demon he is and all this other shit. And it sounded like he was itching to like make that name for himself. And I'm like, I don't know what the situation was about. Like I say, innocent until proven guilty at all times. But I want people to really understand that, bro, once you hit that cell, bro, you there. You go down for a murder, you there, nigga. And you gonna be in that bitch thinking like, bro, why did I do that, bro? Like, why did I do that? It wasn't even no money involved with that. Or this or this or that. Or just make sure, bro, you have your reasons for why you're doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's reckless. That's wild.
Like, bro, getting all online, talking about this shit. And then sometime it could be, man, I fucked up already. I might as well just live it up until they catch me. But, bro, it ain't even like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. But they say he got arrested in LA, bro. I don't know exactly what all went on with him. I'll look that up real quick and read the write-up.
Oh, yeah.
Few blogs posted it. I think I seen DJ Academics post it.
It take the right time to let you know it was the wrong time. He played himself. And that's what a lot of these dudes now playing themselves. In Toronto, especially up there, like Canada situation, they got a lot of New York Chirac shit influencing them a lot for sure.
Yeah, thanks.
I even with the UK dudes, like the New York and Jamaica, like impact over there is huge. So it's like nobody's heralding the hip hop game. Nobody's keeping their fingers around this game like that. Nobody really got the game and has put anything to contain it for it to not just be loosed everywhere and to everything just go to shit. And that's a problem with how fast we grew and with nobody really taking positions in the structure of this, that it couldn't be controlled the way it was supposed to because nobody knew what it was going to become.
Thanks. Says top five. Oh, it was on Vlad, maybe. Hold on.
No, it's all good, bro.
He say Toronto rapper Top Five was apprehended by the Los Angeles Police Department Thursday on a provisional American arrest warrant after months on the run for murder. The 22-year-old music artist, whose real name is Hassan Ali, had avoided law enforcement since May after his charges was upgraded to first-degree murder in connection to the death of 20-year-old Hassam Omar Rashid. While on the run, Top Five had appeared on social media to taunt Toronto's mayor and even released a music video. Top 5 was originally charged with being an accessory after the fact to murder, 2 counts of failing to comply with probation, and multiple drug-related charges before the charges were upgraded. At that point, he cut off his ankle monitor and went on the run. The rapper will now face his first-degree murder charge and 3 counts of failure to comply with bail. Bro, this is just not. He releasing music videos. Maybe he was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the best out this shit. Dog. So okay, there's other write-up saying he was 24, but at the end of the day, it's like, damn, bro. I guess he on his take shit, but that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. I know niggas think like you caught up in that moment, bro, and this and this and that. Bro, when you hear that judge say 30 or 40, nigga, I ain't even never been to no motherfucking prison, bro. But I could just imagine once you get in there and they tell you stuck in this hole and you not coming home.
It's different.
That's different. That ain't no like, hey, bro, you finna sit down for a year, finna sit down for 2 years, nigga. That's, hey, nigga, you in that bitch. Like, you there, my nigga. You not coming home, nigga. Your parents is never gonna be able to hug you, bro. Well, they can hug you when they visit you, but you not gonna be able to go to your parents' house for Thanksgiving, nigga.
Yeah, they're not.
And I'm gonna say some real shit, bro. And this ain't no disrespect. Ain't nothing cool about prison, bro.
Never has been.
We niggas, you know, we have respect for niggas who like, hey man, you got through that. You got through that, bro. Respect, my nigga. You got through that. But that shit ain't to be glorified, bro. Like, it ain't to be, that's the thing. I think we glorified it. You know, it's a part of the game, though. We know it. Like, hey man, niggas go through what they go through. Niggas go to prison a lot. We understand niggas go to jail a lot. But we ain't, you know, and like I say, we respect the nigga who done did his time, especially in the day we living in now. Nigga did his time and held it down and stayed solid. You know what I'm saying? There's a bit of honor in that. Because a lot of niggas sign up for this lifestyle and they don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want to pay the cost of it.
But niggas do that and we respect that. But at the same time, bro, that's not cool for us, bro. Ain't no black man supposed to be in no fucking shackles, bro.
Especially
they not supposed to be able to tell no black man, nigga, go to bed at this time, nigga. They ain't supposed to be telling nigga, you a motherfucking king, nigga. They not supposed to tell you, nigga, lights out.
You know what, how good that make them feel? I'll never let a white man feel that good at my expense again. I was so mad in that bitch. Man, I'm telling you, bro, my pride, the only thing keep me out of a lot of shit, bro. Because my pride get me into shit, but my pride will keep me out of shit. Man, I'm not going to jail to let them people look down on me again, and I can't do nothing about it. You got me fucked up. I can do something about it on the streets, but I'm in there. I can't do nothing. I felt that already. I ain't doing that again, bro. I ain't never having my life be played with, my day and my night and my evening, my food and my sanity, bro, be played with by these people. And they want to do it, and they keep doing it. Man, listen. Yeah, that shit ain't cool. Shit ain't cool. And I don't know who dude is. I thought he was the one that was Coil Ray, because that's the only Canada dude I've been hearing about. But again, I just hope.
Nah, that ain't that one. That one called Presser. Okay, Presser, I first seen him on academic shit.
Right.
No, Presser, I first seen him on No Jumper.
Okay.
Presser, I seen on No Jumper. Top 5, I seen him on academics. I would see little YouTube clips of them. They'll pop up in the algorithm because every once in a while, especially when one of them pass away, those Toronto artists or Branson artists or different artists from like in Canada, they pop up heavy when one of them die for some reason. I guess they get pushed to the algorithm. And then like I would listen to, I remember one of them, I listened to that nigga after he got killed. I never knew who he was, but he got pushed in my algorithm. I'm looking at his, I'm like, man, this nigga kind of hard.
Yeah, I heard one of them on something. It wasn't, it was fire.
And then they was like, in the comments, I'm like, man, I'm trying to look this nigga up. I'm just looking in the comments like, man, it sucks he got taken out so early. I'm like, damn. Like, that's how the game go though.
Man.
Understand this street shit real, bro. Niggas dying like more niggas than died in Houston this year, bro. Like our murder rate was insane this year, bro. Like you might, huh?
Most of the murders came from out there. Most of them. There was a
Like,
few
bro,
everywhere, but y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think we on some like real high shit in Houston right now, bro. Nigga be like, you look at the news and shit. It's like a motherfucker out here dying like every day, bro, on some crazy shit, bro. Niggas getting hit up at the light, niggas getting robbed, niggas getting hit up in parking lots, niggas out here robbing, niggas broad day. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Like, this shit insane.
Boy, I'm not going out there. I told that nigga, I'm like, bro, I'm not going out there to see you till nigga, I'm not going out there. That's how that sound. I ain't going out there. Y'all do too much.
But see, now it really be too though, bro. Like a lot of the niggas that's getting got or just get. I mean, it can happen to anybody anywhere.
It's the flow of the streets right now. It's not just attacking Houston because it's lit out there. It's a lot of good shit going on too. But just the flow of the streets right now is that's the place to be right now. And when it brings everybody from everywhere, it creates extra.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Like in H-Time, a lot of niggas understand too. It's a lot of niggas in Houston. It's a lot of Chicago niggas out here. Yeah. It's a lot of New Orleans niggas out here. It's a lot of Detroit niggas out here. It's a lot of Milwaukee. What else, bro? Like
everywhere, anywhere that's really tapped in, bro. The streets is out there right now. Like y'all a big spot right now. So any niggas that's not making money out there shouldn't really just be out there to be out there right now unless they got.
But you know, like niggas are saving money coming to Houston, especially niggas who like to party.
Yep.
A lot of the YouTubers moving out here. Like, bro, I was in the club. A few months ago. And a YouTuber, a little chick was like, the YouTubers on finna girl, by the time they get out here, the YouTubers gonna be out here by the time they get our car out here. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And she was like, I was like, what you mean by the YouTubers? And then she was all like, the YouTubers, they all in there. And I was looking, because I seen the little niggas in the section, they all look like little young ass rappers. But it's like a known thing. The girl was telling me like, nah, a lot of the YouTubers, they all moved to Houston. YouTubers from different cities, from different towns.
Y'all joined different cliques and moved out there, in houses and shit. Yeah.
You say what?
They all clicked up. A lot of them clicked up and they in little groups now and they moved to houses and homes and they owning homes and houses in Houston and shit now.
Yeah, like they all, like a lot of motherfuckers moved out here to Houston. I don't know why. There's some in Dallas too, though. A lot of motherfuckers moved to Dallas.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the cities. I meant to state. My bad. I keep fucking up that part.
Yeah, but not a lot of them out here in Houston, though. A lot of the Houston big as fuck, bro. Like, it's a lot of room out here, bro. You can really duck off in this bitch, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You could get it. You could come to Houston and just get into the greater Houston area, like in one of the suburbs that's like you can move to a Houston suburb that touches the city. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the suburbs we got that touch the city limits of Houston. You got Spring, you got Humble, you got Pasadena, but Pasadena is more so like damn near almost Houston, like still kind of, but it's like a little suburb of it, but it's kind of like older. It's like mostly Hispanic out there too. Pasadena. Pearland, you got Mo City, you got Cypress, and you got Tomball. All these things I just named, and then you got Kingwood, and then they got certain little parts that's like annexations of Houston. So you got all these little things where it's kind of like they really pretty much like it's just big ass areas that's right outside of Houston, but they touch Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's access, but it's separated access.
Yeah, it's like it's like this, right? You'll be riding on the freeway. Okay, you got the Beltway. The Beltway is a loop around Houston. It's the outside loop of Houston. They had a YouTube meetup in Houston. A lot of the gun channel black YouTubers meet up out there. Okay, I don't know what that is. But we have the inside loop that's like the loop around downtown or the inner, like the downtown part, that's 610. That's just a circle around the city. 16 is a circle that drives around like the inner part of the city. But then outside of 16, you still in Houston, but the next freeway outside of 16 is Beltway 8.
Oh, the Beltway.
It's a bigger loop around the city. So it's like you got downtown, everything inside of that 610 loop. It's a 16 loop that go around the right immediate inside of the city.
The downtown, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still like area. It's not like right around downtown where the buildings at though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it got the whole area. But
it got the whole Houston area in there, bitch, and inside the 610 loop. You know what I'm saying?
Allow access to the downtown.
Yeah, and then it got like outside of that is still Houston also. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It keep going further, and then
it keep going further, and then the next one that does a whole loop like that that's farther out is the Beltway. Now, all these places that I named, they all touch the Beltway, and it'll take you like fucking, no lie, bro. It'll take you, if you all the way northeast, it'll take you 45 minutes to drive to all the way northwest.
Damn.
Of Houston. So northeast, all the way northeast Houston, like deep northeast, I would say would be like fucking, let's just say, nigga, you northeast. I say that'll have to probably be an area called C.E. King. It'll take you a motherfucking hour to drive from C.E. King in northwest, deepest part of northwest. Gotta be like back there off of like 290 and like in between 290 and like that Katy area back there off like deep Highway 6 somewhere. Bro, to get out there is gonna with no traffic, 35 minutes.
And that's far as fuck, huh?
Yeah, that shit far.
Because how you described the city to me, I'm like, bro, that means you're taking this whole loop thing, the whole thing, and you're still getting there. Damn, yeah, that's nice.
And then they just built another loop that goes outside of all of that shit.
And they engineering on this shit.
And it's called 99. That bitch is outside of the Beltway. So depending where you at, so okay, you downtown. If you downtown at one of the buildings downtown, to drive to 610, if you was to take it, because different freeways gonna run you to 610.
Right.
It's gonna take you about 10 minutes with no traffic. So if I leave downtown and I go 45 north is taking you to North Houston. So 45 north, if I'm leaving downtown, I go 45 north, it's gonna take me about 10 minutes to get to 8 to 10 minutes to get to 16.
Oh man. Yeah, so they mean it when they say they sliding out there. There ain't even no time. You getting caught out there. They there.
So 10, so from 60, and this is no traffic at nighttime. Like right now, it wouldn't be no traffic. So it's 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, nigga, from across the city.
You say what?
Like that's nigga saying I'm gonna pull up on you from across the city and be there in 10 minutes.
No, this ain't across the city. This only one. That's what I'm saying. You only going to one side.
Okay.
So it's 10 minutes to get from the north. If you're going 45 is a freeway that goes north to south of Houston.
Okay.
Like that's the most north to south freeway. 45 is like going north to south. Like 45 will run us to Dallas north. If you go 45 north, you going straight to Dallas up out of Houston.
Okay,
see, we above Galveston. Galveston is in the Gulf of Mexico where the water is.
Okay.
If depending on what side of town you on, it's 45 minutes to an hour to get to Galveston, depending on what side of town you on. So if you downtown and you go 45 north, you going towards Dallas. So if it's no traffic, nobody on the freeway, which would mean like right now, it'll take you 10 minutes to get to the to 16 from downtown. But then it's gonna take you another 10 to 12 minutes to get to Beltway 8. So Beltway 8 is that top line of the city. At the top of the city. That's Beltway 8.
Okay.
And then the other one is called 99. That's the other outside loop. That one gonna take you about 10 minutes. But this is with no traffic. If it's traffic, nigga, it's gonna take you like, fucking 35 minutes to make that shit, bro, at least. If it's 45 is a freeway, that's the most fucked up freeway in Houston. That bitch like you gonna be, if you go on 45 between 3 and 6:30, you was fucked.
It's the only straight way to and from though, huh?
Nah, that's the only one that go north, like straight north. That's the only one that go to Dallas.
That's your main freeway up. Yeah.
But see, it's so many freeways in Houston, nigga. You got 45, you got 59, you got I-10. I-10 runs through Houston.
Y'all an important city then.
Huh?
Y'all important city. Y'all.
Hell yeah. Like I-10 is like, they used to call that bitch the dope zone because that's where all the niggas, all the trap niggas from Houston, they go out, take their shit out of town. They go to Louisiana or Mississippi. They hit I-10 because that's the one that's going to take you. I-10 going to take you from Cali to Florida.
Yep. Straight down.
I-10 going to take you from Cali to Florida. So I-10 run through Houston. So I-10 is like a freeway in Houston that we use. You know what I'm saying? People just be on I-10 to get to certain parts of the city. And then certain things like you'll go up 45, but I-10 is going east to west. So you're a motherfucking just, all right, if I'm going 40, if I'm on 45 north and I want to go to the Galleria, I-10 runs by the Galleria, but I'm gonna hit 610 before I hit I-10.
Yeah.
So the 16 is a loop around the part of the city. So 16 is a shortcut for me now. Because instead of going all the way up to I-10, I can hit that 610 loop and it's gonna wrap me around like halfway to the side where the Galleria is on the west side. Huh?
And let you off.
Yeah, you can exit off over there.
Okay, yeah, that's tight.
Instead of going all the way to fucking I-10 and being back by downtown, because I-10 run by downtown.
Yeah, the way y'all city set up is nice. That shit fly.
Yeah, man. If you from this hole, the freeway system is smooth to get around. They got enough freeways for you to be able to like touch every part of the city easy. Like a freeway on the freeways, you can get to any part of the city. That's why people who stay downtown, they can get anywhere. Like that's why a lot of the people moving back down by downtown, like they doing that gentrification shit out here too. Like a lot of white people, a lot of rich people are moving back downtown, back into the city because of they have gentrified it. They got these big ass townhomes that's 3 stories and shit. And these stories are in these townhomes. Probably if you go to like Cali, them bitches gonna probably be like maybe 2 million.
Oh shit!
Them hoes is 3 and 4 stories. They 500,000 out here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they townhomes that's nice, brand new. The garage is up under the house. Like, well, when you not under the house, but it is under the house. But like when you pull up to your driveway, y'all got townhomes in LA.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, them townhomes out here is like 500,000.
Oh, y'all getting plugged out there.
400 to 500,000. But I hear like in LA, them bitches will be like 2 million.
Yeah, because you get damn near a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom home maybe for 300,000 out here. Like,
yeah,
that's townhouse. Sheesh.
Yeah. My cousin, my homeboy, he still got his townhouse. My cousin moved out his townhouse. He moved out there in Dallas and shit now. He got him a badass house in Dallas on the golf course and shit. But he had him a townhouse and all that out here and shit. We used to be in that whole partying it up like every Sunday because that's where it's lit at. While if you stay by a townhouse, you in the lit area. You inside the 610 loop. In downtown is right there. All the partying is going down in down to like Midtown. The partying is going down in Midtown, and then it's going down on the partying going down in Midtown, and then the partying going down on Westheimer and Richmond and shit. That's like the west side and southwest side. Midtown where like the bars at, the day parties and all that shit. And then niggas is hitting Richmond, niggas is hitting Westheimer and all that shit. That's where the Galleria is. That's where the Galleria area is. The Galleria is where everybody be at out here. That's like our Beverly Center / Hollywood Boulevard type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where you go flex your little shit. You go chill.
That's where to go. That's where you go flex your shit at. That's where the hoes at. That's where the State 48 what Drake be talking about. That's where that's at. And then up the road, the what's the other spot? Eddie V's, all the high-end stores, the high-end shopping, all the motherfucking Benzes and the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just fire.
I have not tried a hibachi truck in Houston yet. I need to though. I've been seeing they building them hoes. I just don't be out no more though. I don't even be feeling the need to go out, bro, because it's like I'm just so every time I go out now, I be thinking like in Houston, like, bro, I should be at the highest working. Like out of town, I'll pop out though. You know what I'm saying?
Got an air fryer now, I'm cooking shit.
Huh?
I got an air fryer now, I'm cooking shit. I don't be going out for shit no more, except for to get my food and like, you feel me, work. I don't really fuck with nobody. It's different now. It's weird.
That corona kind of, you know, some people was itching to get back in that mix, but me, I wasn't tripping, man. I'm like, we gonna grind right now. Fuck it. Man. Like that corona reset shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stopped popping out for what I needed to though. Like in Houston, nigga, I was out every night in corona. I was at the studio. I was at 281 Studios every night. Doing interviews, you know what I'm saying? Just linking up. Man, I seen so many artists during Corona, bro, like out here at the studio by the crib.
I'm not shocked, bro, because they was moving. Everybody left Cali. Everybody left out. They wasn't out here no more. They all went straight out there to Texas. They went straight to Atlanta.
Texas, Atlanta, and Florida. Then when they shut Florida died, everybody was coming here and everybody was in Atlanta. Everybody was in Houston. Everybody was in Atlanta.
Yeah, it got dry out here, and all I was doing was working for some straight months, and then my neck then kicked in, so I'm just relaxing off that. But I'm waiting for Cali to open up, but I'm gonna have to damn near get that vaccine though, because they like if you don't get the vaccine, we damn near can't even do no real work no more. Like
I peeped that they forcing that shit on y'all. That shit wild as fuck, man. They forcing that shit on y'all. That's cold.
Yeah, I'm like, man, at this point, it's not even about if I want to or not. It's do I want to live or do I just want to not?
Yeah, it's damn near like, nigga, to take care of your family, you got to get that shit. If your job say you got to get it, it's like, fuck, bro. Like, in Cali, man, you can't afford to fall behind, bro.
Yep, school's forcing you to get it. Like, if you out here, you got to get it.
You can't afford to fall behind living in Cali, bro, especially LA. You can't miss no money, bro. Man, I done been out there, gas $5 a gallon in that bitch, bro. Like, hell no.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
I mean, y'all do got that Rouse, the grocery stores. Y'all got reasonable price grocery stores though.
Yeah, but you gotta drive to get to those. I mean, in the area, I mean, it's different.
Yeah, okay. So the Rouse. So what do they have Rouse at? They like only in certain areas?
Yeah, you gotta be in a nicer area for a Rouse. Everybody else getting like a Walmart. You might get a Foods Co, Food for Less, or you know what I'm saying, Food for Less, a TJ Maxx or something.
Yeah.
There's some Targets in the little bougie areas like Hollywood and shit. Like there's places.
Yeah, they got Targets all over that bitch. That's what I seen mostly Targets.
Yeah, there's
Targets. I ain't see a Walmart in LA yet, bro.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Every time I done been to LA, bro, like a few times, and every time I went to LA, I never saw Walmart. Never.
Damn, well, I'm closer to Walmart. I'm like a 30-minute drive from a Walmart, which ain't really close, but it ain't far.
Nah, they ain't close.
Well, not because the only closer store than that is like in this little Mexican neighborhood. I'd have to go.
Nigga, I'm like 10 minutes away from 2 Walmarts. Like 2 Walmarts, nigga. Like it's one Walmart that's in my area. That hoe is the ghettoest Walmart in Houston. It was at one point, nigga. That hoe was so ghetto, they had to shut all that shit down because that hoe like right off of 45. That bitch like they had motherfucking like nigga, they used to have niggas in that bitch selling like when that burnt DVD era was going on.
Oh yeah.
The CD and DVD era, niggas was selling them hoes out there. A lot of taco trucks was out there posted up. Niggas was out there selling fake Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas
sell tamales out here. Shit's fired.
Niggas was sitting in the Walmart parking lot doing all this shit. Niggas hustling everything, nigga. The police had to shut that shit down. That hoe was like the club, nigga, for real. That hoe was like the ghettoest Walmart in Houston, nigga. Everybody knew that shit.
Niggas create life everywhere we go. We different.
Sure. But nah, man, we gonna tap in, man. Appreciate y'all stopping through. Y'all know how we be rocking, man. I ain't had shit going on tonight, so we gonna lock in and talk shit some more.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna hop out and let you do your thing and finish off.
Yeah, I'm out, man. I appreciate y'all boys. Check out that Nipsey Hussle tonight, man. Shout out to Nip Hussle, man. That Crenshaw tape 8-year anniversary. I had to play that today. I was riding to that motherfucker. Check me out. Nipsey Hussle. They want him and Don Kennedy. We all here. Go check out that Nip Hussle, man. The motherfucking great Nip Hussle. What's a good neighborhood to move in Texas? I can't say Texas. I can say Houston, man. Houston, older, like white, old money neighborhood. Kingwood. Yeah, that Meek that we slide here. Yeah, I fuck with that one with him and Brent Fayez on there too. That nigga Meek had some good shit on there. Kingwood, fucking, they building up Pearland. That's like a lot of good area. Cypress for sure, dope. It just depends. Katy, yeah. I forgot about Katy. That's the other area I ain't named. Katie's another area that touch the freeway that's like rich as fuck. And not just rich as fuck, but like Katy they got a lot of shit. They got a lot of land for sure. But yeah, man, we gonna tap out, man. I'm gonna get with y'all. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe button, man. I'm gonna see what go on. Try to get back in my video dropping mode, and we gonna get it rocking, man, for sure. Studio 56 podcast episode. What's that? Episode 65 on Monday. Hey, man, that podcast be fun too, bro. Like the podcast and this too. This the funnest part about this shit. Yo, Urban, I saw you last time you was going to Jack. But I noticed there was a cop by you. When was this, bro? That's I was going to Jack. Last week. I was going to Jack in the Box though last week for sure. As you talking about Jack in the Box, but I ain't see no cop though. I'm always in traffic, man. We always outside, man. Gotta be. I can't stay in the house. For sure. That's love, man. We gonna keep it positive though, gangster. Nah, it ain't like that. It's all love. It's all love, man. We gonna keep it positive and player, man. We gonna keep it positive. We gonna keep it player, man. We gotta get money. Get you some money, man. We gonna get the paper. But y'all tap in, man. We got more shit coming, more everything, man. Y'all stay on y'all pivot for shit show.